Hello everyone, it's I, Beauregard Esteban Hamilton, aka Hambone, host of Radio Bone Air, and today we're playing Session 2 of Space Kings with our players today of Mordio Crow,
That's me.
yeah, and Nova Midakawa.
That is me.
Yay! Now, players, what do you remember from last session?
All right, using my incredible remembering powers, me, Ashley, and Lee got kind of caught up in. I don't know if it's a conspiracy of sorts, but we ran into trouble at our mall, the mall we frequent. Evil Empire, I believe, is the name, right? They just straight up are called the Evil Empire.
Okay, yeah, that's the organization. I thought you were saying it was the Evil Empire Mall, which, as far as I remember, it might as well have been.
Oh, well, I don't know, because, I summoned at the very beginning my loyal followers, because I'm an space influencer, to basically ripped apart two, I think it was, two evil Empire soldiers or whatever.
I believe it
I'm
was
not sure.
three.
Three, oh my god.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Oh, and then we, a lot of stuff happened in between, but essentially we hijacked a ship, one of their ships, and we are with a stowaway, or no, not stowaway, they were like a former prisoner or something.
Yeah.
And we are just sort of going.
Yeah, that's about the gist of it.
Yeah, I think we kept lying to go along with it until we could betray people, and then we did that. We used that trick more than once, if I recall.
I don't think it's.
We're gonna go along with it, and then then we kill them, and it's like, actually, all right, we're gonna go over here. Now we're gonna go along with it, and then.
I wouldn't say that's betrayal. You didn't.
That's true.
You didn't hang with them long enough to betray them. You didn't really earn their trust at first, I feel. But you know what? Apples to oranges. So that's basically the gist of it. So, with that in mind, we now pop back to the present of this new session, where you two are in a hyperspace drift to the planet of Claws 2 with your perhaps tenuous cabin mate, a Catonian, a cat person, very long-haired and scrangly, got a mean face to him, named, from what you can gather, his name is Tough. And
It sounds like Toph.
Like tough, kind of like tough, like TOUH, not UGF. No, wait. Oh my god, I can't spell. TOUGH, but also kind of like tuft, like a tuft of hair.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Also, do you have your cards ready?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm using an online deck today.
Alright, that's fine.
Yeah.
Skibble is trying to influence the game.
No.
That's fine. Alright. So, here we are, seeing the set. Players, what would you like to do? Because I will say right now, you are closing in. You got perhaps half an hour until you reach the atmosphere of Claws 3, the destination that the Catonian is wanting to visit.
Oh yeah. So Tuft wants to go to this place. Can you remind me why? Is that his home planet, or is it?
You're not quite sure. You either didn't ask or you forgot. So
we forgot.
Would you like to ask them?
So where are we headed? It's probably better than the Evil Empire's base, but I kind of want to know where we're going.
We just gotta get out of there. That was a bad scene over there. I know I made some mistakes, but I just gonna lie low back home for a while. So we're gonna get here, and then I just need to get some things in order. And once I do, I'll send you on your way.
Okay, so Lee, I'm just thinking about it right now, and we totally didn't ask if this person's a good person. They're probably not as bad as the Evil Empire, but they might be kind of bad.
What do you take me for? I ain't part of we Catonians ain't part of the The evil empire?
No, I take you for a prisoner. I
Hey,
don't know, because you were.
Listen, okay,
I think
What
listen,
that's totally
Ashley's trying
fair.
to ask is, what are you in for, pal?
listen. I was just trying to, trying to look for some parts here on the mall. Turns out people don't have many, pneumatic sort of mechanicals. They're more digital, and couldn't find anything. So I was just looking around. I guess I was looking desperate because one of those evil empire goons, they were trying to rough me up, trying to get me to confess or something, or recruit me. I don't know. They were talking about some influencer and how she's gonna be big news. I don't know. But they were gonna take me in for questioning, and they put me in the brig. But
Another victim of being too close to Ashley's shadow.
wait, Ashley.
Nodding.
Listen,
That
I
sounds
can't
familiar.
help that I have a huge shadow.
Oh, listen, I don't know much about too many social media. I'm only on Geospaces.
Didn't that like close?
Listen, we got homebrew. We got web Saturn rings now, so we can like just stay connected. This whole algorithm stuff, it's not worth it.
You just gotta get like lucky or whatever. But yeah, that would totally make sense. That
I
they
just want to
kinda pick you up.
I just want to meet fellow fans of old age pneumatic and mechanical parts and vehicles. I want to know everything that's happening with all the famous people, okay?
Well, you're probably gonna know everything that's happening with at least one famous person.
Hmm.
Well, we're sticking together. You said you had some stuff to do.
Yeah, I just need to listen. I need to get some parts together for a car, and I was trying to find some at the mall. And sadly, I couldn't do it. I got a broken car. I need to prepare it, and as you're saying this, you hear a whoop 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 whoop, and the space computer, the ship computer, goes, "Now approaching clause 3, entering atmosphere in 5 minutes." He goes, "Okay, we need to stay focused. We need to, compensate for re-entry. So, little bunny, we need to figure out. We need to get the coordinates right on this. So, can you help me with the computer? I'm good. I'm good with mechanical stuff and some math, but super space entry, that's it's a little too hard. So I want to make sure we get in nice and clean.
Wouldn't say it's my number one talent, but it's I've got some practice with it. Badooms. No. Alright. Computers.
Gotcha. I gotcha.
We
We understand the
computers
joke.
Yeah.
Okay, let us see here. So, I'm gonna say to figure out how you're gonna get down to the planet's surface, I want you to give me intelligence and either piloting or computers. I'm gonna assume, yeah, piloting and computers.
Alright. Those are both equivalent for me, so either way it's gonna be 6.
One because you're healthy.
Oh yes, and 1 because I'm healthy.
Mhm.
Hooray! Alright. We got. Wow, a whole single success.
Okay. What was the success card though?
Oh wait, no, that wasn't a success. That's a Joker card. Sorry,
What?
new deck, new deck, and it's shaped differently. So, oh, never mind. That's one Joker card.
Okay.
My bad.
You don't wanna like maybe put some drive into it to increase.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea, especially because I get my drive back when I get hurt. And if I draw another couple cards and we crash, I'll just get all that drive back anyway. So might as well try.
It's a good point. All right.
Yeah. Is drive 1 for 1?
One for one, and you also do have hero points. You both have one each, but they're only one per session. And I
Got it.
think
That's right,
Mario
yeah.
is actually the anti-Joker. So if you want, you can swap down that Joker if you want.
That's true. But then I would also still just have no successes, right? So,
Mhm. So
which would still be bad, plenty bad on its own.
yeah.
And all right, well, let me. Do I spend? I forget. Do I spend drive 1 at a time? Or do I?
One at a time.
Do
Yeah.
I commit to an amount? Okay.
So like you can't
well-
like you can just do it one. If you don't get it, you can spend another.
All right. Well, we'll do 1. Well, there's a jack.
Okay.
So there's at least 1 success.
Okay.
Do we pull for a second? Yeah, I'll pull for a second just in case something goes. Maybe having 2 successes would be good. Okay, there we go. We got a Jack of Spades and an Ace of Hearts.
Okay.
So, 2 successes and a Joker is much better than just a Joker.
Okay. So you check out the computer. You're good at like Lee is very good at like going from station to station. Re-entry is, however, not their strong suit. So
Yeah, that makes sense. That tracks.
they get the math right and they're like, okay, I think this will do it. And it's like, just give or take a couple integers, and I think we'll be fine. So you begin to, enter the atmosphere. You kind of feel the shuttlecraft like shudder and shake a little bit as it goes through, the turbulence of the atmosphere, and you notice that you're off by a good amount because you were trying to get like a nice smooth sort of slope landing down to the surface. But as you see the projection of the landing like become more focused, you realize you're going to crash headlong into a wooded area. And it's not gonna like you think you're like technically you're gonna survive if you hit it, but it looks like it's definitely gonna be a crash landing. Would you like to do some more to like mitigate the damage, or you just want to take the hit on there? It's not your ship, so.
Yeah.
But then again, you do want to maybe.
I forgot about trees. There's not a lot of trees where I grew up.
Yeah.
I miscalculated.
Too many parking lots on your planet, not enough trees.
Yeah.
Honestly,
mean,
you
if
should
there's-
have
if there's-
went to their planet.
Mm.
I said, honestly, wait, doesn't your character like work with cars?
My character does a lot of machinery type stuff.
Oh,
We're
okay.
in
So
a-
maybe.
Yeah, so I mean, if there's something I can do to pivot, perhaps say I use the computers to plot the course and then do some piloting for a last minute.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that is
last
gonna.
minute drift into a parking spot in a clearing.
That is actually.
Um,
I would say that'll be with computers, or unless
Okay,
you have
with
some other way to do it.
no, that sounds fair to me.
Okay.
All right, that is only 4. Oh, but I get two successes: Queen of Diamonds, King of Clubs.
Okay, so you eventually like recalculate the vectors of your landing. You like switch the numbers. You do some quick math in your head. The math, the gift, the math, like the lady figuring out the math goes by your head. You like very just quickly enter your mind palace, and you're like, okay, got it. You plot it in, and you're able to like anti-drift down the shuttlecraft in a way that it skips crashing, but you are skipping a little bit, dragging across the surface of the canopies. And
Sorry, birds.
okay. Thought you were talking about Skittles. Like, sorry, Skittle was here.
No.
No, just the birds.
Birds in general.
Oh,
Gotcha.
the birds in the trees.
So you drift along the canopy. You eventually make it to a clearing of a field. It looks like some sort of perhaps institution, like a campus. You eventually get it to go down, and you do like a Kira slide landing across a very nice lawn, or perhaps quad, and you have landed on the planet of Clause 3.
Oh, what do you think? Pretty smooth, right?
You're lucky I wasn't doing my makeup.
You try and find Tough, and you realize they are stuck on the ceiling, their claws dug into the metal of the cockpit ceiling. It's like, are we on ground yet?
Yeah, we're on the ground. Sorry about that. Like I said, not many trees where I'm from, so just forgot about them in the math.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna try and relax to pry my claws off. Takes a couple minutes and it gets
Need
off.
help? I got a wrench.
No, I'm good. Just
Wait.
you two stay there. I'll get down here, and then he Oh no.
You can't just do that to a cat person.
Oh, sorry.
You're
I'll
about
make an
to...
apology video later.
Oh my god. You are, from all you know, you are on a planet full of cat people, so you're gonna have to watch your language.
I was just my nose was itching. Don't mind me.
Alright. So, you eventually get your affairs, your stuff in order. You check for damage on the computer screen. Just some very light hull damage, not too bad. It's repairable, but it's definitely not anything that'll cause the shuttle to not take off if you need to. If something were to arise for that. You get your stuff in order, and you begin to exit the ship. Tuff turns to you as you're walking out, like, okay, it's good we're here. We need to kind of make sure no one sees the shuttlecraft. People aren't completely fond of the evil empire, but I think, just, maybe peel off the decals on the side that say evil empire, and we should be good. But, I just want to make sure we don't run into a certain... And as he says that, talking to you as you round the corner from, the entryway of the shuttle, you run into two, Catonians. They are both orange cats. One is a bit taller than the other and a bit more round. They're both pretty round, but one's the larger one's actually more lengthy, but they're pretty round. And the smaller one, who has a top ponytail, she goes, "Oh my God, Tufford, is that you?" And Tuff goes, "Oh God, Taffany, I didn't expect to see you here." The other taller one, who has a side ponytail, a very slight side ponytail, it's not fully out the side, and she's kind of chewing on her gum and twirling around her fingers. She goes, "Tufford, why did you park your shuttle on the lawn of the high school? That's so not cool. You're gonna hear it from the Dane."
Oh my God, is he in high school?
Do you ask that?
Oh my God, are you in high school?
Well, you see, the cat who is not Taffany goes, "Yeah, he is. He's a junior. He's part of our class. He's a weirdo. Why are you hanging out with him?" I just, these are my, we were going for a shuttle with, and how are you guys? How are you, Taffany? He has he's a long-haired cat, but you definitely feel like if he could sweat, it would be visible.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. The cat boy is flailing.
I'll step in, being like, "Oh, well, Tuft here was just helping me around. Maybe you've heard of me."
Oh my God! Are you Ashley?
That's right! Oh my God, yeah, so we just ran into Tuft here, and he was just helping us out of a tight spot. What a great guy, right?
The two Catonians are flipping out. They're like, "Oh my God." It's like, "Oh my God, Stephanie, do you see this? It's Ashley." It's like, "Oh my God, Ashley, I am your biggest fan. I follow you. I'm a tier 3 sub to your channel."
Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed right now, but it's so great to make fans. Oh my God.
Oh my God, I gotta get a picture of you for my Spacetagram.
Okay, but just a quick one. And
Okay. And they huddle up near you and they squint down to the high angle duck face.
Yeah.
Selfie shot with you.
Cool. I'm gonna try to maybe not get Lee and Tuft in the picture, just because we're like sort of on the run, but I can't miss a photo op.
Do you say this out loud or?
No, I don't say it out loud, but I do turn like so that the
Okay.
photo does not include anybody.
Does
but
not
me.
include the Evil Empire shuttle.
No, I hope not. I'm trying to turn. Let's take a picture by the school, or
Yeah.
the school name or whatever.
Yeah. So, you take the picture, and after Taffany and Steph and Maya are done posting it, they turn to you. It's like, so why are you hanging out with Tufford over here?
Well, I'm doing like an exclusive interview on like car parts right now. It's kind of all the rage. So we were just I ran into him into the mall and he knew some stuff. So like we're just hanging out right now until we get that sorted.
Uh, Taffany goes, "Oh my God, car parts! Yeah, he's always talking about them. Like how he tries to find them and they're really hard to find. And he's like, he said he was gonna go to the mall to get some. And I hope that Tougher, did that go well for you?" It's like, yeah, I totally did. Oh, that's so cool because you said if you could get your car running, you would take me to prom in it. I really want to go. He's like, oh, yeah, it's totally, yeah. You know what? I got my little lupine friend here. Well, not lupine. My Lippis friend over here. And he points to Lee, and he goes, he's gonna help me out. Finally, get the thing running. And Daphne goes, oh my God, that'd be so cool. Oh my God! Like I really wanna go with you, but if you don't get that car going, I don't want to go because everyone's gonna go in a space limo, and like that's so blasé right now. Like being in a real car that like can't move in 3 dimensions, that oh my God, that would be so retro cool, and that's so in right now. Like how we're
It
all
really
into
is.
like into 20th century fashion right now. It's like it's such making a comeback. It's so cool.
You guys are so on trend.
And we're trying to like get on like the like ahead of the curve on the trend. So we're trying to go like retro, a little bit like super retro. So like I don't know, like if we like get like really cool with like our retro stuff, would you like to do a collab?
Oh my God, maybe we could do a feature, but I gotta get this sorted first, or else how am I supposed to tell everybody about the trend?
Oh my God, yeah. So Stephania goes, wait a minute, is this an evil empire shuttle? What are you doing with here? What were you doing? Is there someone from the evil empire on there? The hair on your back starts to stand up a little bit.
Oh my God, how did that get there?
You just
Oh my God! Wow, that's
They must have like tagged our car or something. Let me just peel this off so nobody thinks we're like
you want to peel
gross
that
or
off?
anything.
All right, hold
Yeah,
on.
you're just gonna like try to peel this off. Is this like a bumper sticker? Like, is this gonna actually come off?
There's only one way to find out. Would you like to see if it is, or would you like to perhaps just do it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it.
All right,
Just-
I'm gonna say that
a
is
space bumper sticker.
to peel off a space bumper sticker. Investigation. How about let's do brawn,
Oh no.
and since you
Oh wait, it has some brawn.
and since this is like I'm gonna say to be a little nice, I'm gonna say brawn perform. So that's gonna
Okay.
be 4 flips.
Okay. Am I healthy or do I?
You are
am I-
healthy. You guys are healthy.
Okay, so that's included. Okay. 1. Hello. Okay. 2. 3.
Nova is
4.
using
Okay, I got.
I think, is it browser based or
Yeah, it's just like deck cards.
Okay. So like it might be a little like there might be some lag on the flip.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Okay.
But I got one Joker, or not Joker, Jack
Okay.
of Hearts.
Okay.
Jack of Hearts.
You find that it is peelable, and you like kind of do like a sort of big wind up, like a big dramatic wind up to get it off, and like kind of maybe dig maybe not your nails but like a credit card into the the side of it to get it off, and you get part of it off. It's still there, and like
It's got that like icky white
yeah,
stick
yeah, it's one of
residue.
those. Yeah. It's definitely
Ew,
it's
okay.
definitely still visible that it is an evil empire, but it is a little tattered. So
Okay.
it's like, how do you like to respond to that? They kind of like give you like, it seems like it's been on there for a real long time if it's already like that.
No, actually, I think it's just cheap. You know how some the Empire like cheaps out on their stickers, so that's why it's like not working that well. So I guess
So-
I'm just like lying.
So
Yeah, I was gonna say that's like 2 in a row for just like no actually these high schoolers.
So yeah. So
I'm just like cheap material.
okay.
That's what I'm
So like Daphne goes, "Oh, totally. Oh my god, there's a recruiter at our school, Mr. Schubert. He tries to get people to join the evil empire. He's so annoying. He just doesn't get it. It's like how parents don't understand. Mr. Schubert doesn't understand either."
Yeah, fuck Schubert. No, I'm kidding.
Damn. They go, "Oh." They do that gif with the guy who's like leaning back, and the guy goes by with his like, "Oh." They do that. So, yeah. That happens like, "Oh my god, are you..." Daphne goes, "Oh my god, are you here to go to hang out at the prom?"
Oh god, there's so much happening with these students. We gotta just leave.
Alright, so...
We have to help the cat boy first, and then we can leave.
Well, we already said, she said that if we fix the car, we'll get,
Right.
she'll go with him. That
Right.
should be good enough, but, they're just really, well, maybe I'll make appearance, but I'm not sure yet.
Oh... Alright, yeah, like, you space tubers are always so busy. I kinda get it.
Well, you know what they say, rise and grind.
Oh my god, totally. Like, when I get out of school, I'm totally gonna try and go for the influencer lifestyle.
Well, good luck to you. I believe in you.
Okay, so you guys, as you've all been talking about this, Tuff's kind of been, like, turning his body away from them and kind of kicking the dirt a little bit. And once, like, he
Aw.
notices there is a exiting to this conversation, he goes, "Alright, yeah, it's very nice to see you, Daphne, I'll tell you if I get the car fixed. Alright, bye." And he, like, escorts you away from the school into what you assume is a residential area. Oh my
This
god.
place is so suburban.
I can't believe. Well, it's kind of like a suburban area, but all of the houses, most of the houses anyway, are like they're like cat trees. Not actual trees, but like an earth cat tree, but the size of like a
Right.
human-sized cat. A lot of
Fun.
them are multi-leveled on quote unquote like scratching post pillars. It's that sort of thing, and he begins to escort you away. It's like, all right, I can't believe I had to run into. He gets a little like kind of dreamy look in his eye. He's like, "Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Ez. Okay, I got a bot problem here. I'm gonna ban them real quick.
Destroy it.
Kill that bot!
Ban. Yeah. Block. There we go. Don't delay. Delete previous reason for ban. Art bot. Yeah, I just saw them pop in and do that. Thank you for the tip, Ez. Ban.
Mods, destroy them!
God! Impregnate that man.
Oh
Sorry. There was a post I saw last night that just really got me thinking. Thank you very much, Jess.
Got you thinking.
Got me thinking. I'm not here to debate. Now start birthing.
No.
All right. Okay, so
Oh my God.
okay, so he leads you away. He's like, well, that's Taffety Butterscotch, the most beautiful girl in school, and I promised I'd take her to prom with my car I've been working on, but I just can't get all the parts together. Just can't get it to run right.
So cars in the space future are sort of just like are really rare, or are they just sort of like
Well, people are more into like space aesthetic. And,
yeah,
like,
of course.
like
of
as you're
course.
walking
So they're
down,
just red-
they're like jets and cars flying above, and some sort of hovering along the road as you walk. But none of them appear to be on wheels.
God.
So
Wheels
So
is
what's
so
this
like
critical-
caveman.
I mean,
What are
yeah.
these pieces that you're missing? Hopefully not the wheel part.
Oh no, I got the wheel. I've figured out how to do the tires. Instead of doing 4 of them, I'm just gonna do 2 big ones, and hopefully that'll work. I mean, we don't really know. Most people don't know that they require 4, so hopefully I can get away with 2 and people assume it's the right thing.
This guy's building a bike.
No, it's a
Or you put the 2 in
it's-
front and
it's
just
a-
drag the back.
it's a 4.5 seater, so hopefully it can work.
I guess if you put the wheels in exactly the right spot.
Well, don't worry. I kind of compensated by finding really big wheels. They're not the same size, but I think I can make it work. I just gotta change the RPM. That's actually the problem. I can't figure out what a module to get them to rotate at a speed that'll make it go in a straight line. It just kind of you ever do those spiral graph thingies where you put the pencil in and it makes a spiral pattern? It's kind of like that, but it's like a way of locomotion, not like an art design.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. With 2 different sized wheels, that would be a more likely outcome.
Yeah, well, I know we're just about a block away from our place. Then we can assess the situation. And as you do, you notice that the cat tree houses they're getting less elaborate as you walk down the block, and you finally reach his house, and his house is not elevated in any way. It's basically just a box with perhaps a few windows and an opening on the ground floor. So it doesn't have much in the way of verticality to get high, like all cats like to do.
He's
No.
poor.
You did pass several train tracks as you got here.
Oh no,
What?
several train tracks.
Yeah.
It's all train tracks.
Well, actually, I would say train tracks, but it's more like you assume they're train tracks, but you said there are no.
Space train tracks.
Well, you said there were no wheels here, so why would they need tracks?
I mean, I guess
That-
it could be like a maglev groove, I guess.
You passed several monorail tracks to get here. Monorail.
Well, it's,
Monorail.
There we go, now we're back to
nice-
futuristic.
It's nice to know that they have good public transportation.
Yeah, it's very good. We get on the cat train, and we can also get on the cat bus. And as you know, cat buses are organic creatures that simply pounce about and take you to your destination on a mystical,
I've seen
magical
the
journey.
movie.
No wheels.
No wheels, yes.
Right.
It's either no wheels, it's either hover technology, monorail, or quadrupedal locomotion by some sort of blasted, dang, cursed cat creature. We have a lot of those. We are rich in that. So, alright, he begins to show you around the back of his home, and you notice a strange structure in which a tarp has been taped over it. No, not taped, but draped over it.
Okay.
Well, here they are. Hopefully we can get this going. And he dramatically swooshes off the tarp. And there is... The chassis you don't know, like, you don't know quite the make and model, but definitely feels like a sedan. You look at it and you think 1960s sedan.
Oh, this
Okay.
is ancient.
Yeah,
Classic.
plastic.
Okay.
One of the things that stands out to you is there are a lot more gears exposed
Okay.
in this car. It's a lot of gears in it, especially around the wheel wells. They move in like a strange pattern, like, and they're not turning, but you assume like all the drive shafts and gears that are exposed here are to move the wheels, which on the passenger side is about, I would say, like a little bit taller off the ground than the chassis, and the other wheel on the driver's side is about, I'm gonna say 2.5 times tall as the entirety of the vehicle besides itself.
Oh my god.
So it's definitely some spatial issues with this. It's like, no, these are the only wheels I can find that weren't cogs. This one over here, he points to the passenger one. He's like, I got this one off a space motorcycle that just happened to be carrying a shipment of tires, and I was able to retrofit that one. And he points to the one on the driver's side, and that's from a discontinued Space Rat amusement park. Apparently it was a Ferris wheel, and I was able to retrofit that one too, but that's all the wheels I could ever find, and I don't know quite how to get it working.
It's
So,
just like a long stare at this mechanical. I mean, I guess aside from the wheels, it might not be an abomination. Like exposed gears and parts, that's
yeah, just
steampunk. That's fine.
like having find enough lubrication to get all these wheels and gears going. That took me quite a while to figure out. And it does move now, but it just moves in a strange way. It's like
Right.
it's like trying to control a pod racer with two different segmented pods attached to it, as we all could assume.
Oh no, not pod racing. That's infamously difficult, or so I've heard.
Yeah, it's definitely not wizard enough for this. I don't know what to do. I promised Taffany I'd take her to prom in a car, and I don't want to waste that opportunity. There's only one prom a semester.
Semester.
Yeah, every
Wait.
semester you get the prom. I know some
Right,
places.
right.
I know some places have a prom once a week, but we're
Oh my god.
a bit less privileged.
Wait. um. Well, when's prom? How many days is it? Until
let's see.
then.
Well, when I got to the mall to find a part, it was about 2 days away. So let's see here. I guess prom's tonight.
Oh, I was gonna say, and prom's tomorrow.
And
Oh,
prom's
it's
tomorrow.
tonight.
Yeah. So it's a bit of a
Oh,
ticking
that-
clock.
Oh God. All right. Well, I'm not really sure how I can help here, but maybe Lee, you kind of made the landing all right.
Yeah. Like you.
Yeah, I think if I could probably have a similar effect on this vehicle.
Yeah, well, he starts to like nervously look around. Well, maybe double check your ones and twos on that, unlike when you were landing this. But you know what? I
Well, like I
I ain't
said-
got no idea, and if Taffany doesn't go with me, if I can't do it fast enough and bring her around, she said she's gonna have to go with Monsterzilla for it. Wait, hold on, not Monsterzilla, Monstersaurus. There we go. And well, that guy. I don't want to run wrong with that guy.
Is that not a cat person, or is it a cat person called Monsterzilla? Or
Well, it's hard to explain. It's like it's kind of like when a hurricane meets a tar factory, and Well, wouldn't you know it, that hurricane was carrying 200 kilograms of dynamite with it, and it all went off at once. It's gotta be seen to be believed.
That at one moment tells me both nothing and everything.
Yeah. Some say he could be played by, what's his name? Joe Piscopo as like a parody of an 80s bully. But we don't really know for sure. It doesn't talk much, but apparently he asked out Taffany. And she held out hope that I could get this car running, so I don't want to lose that hope. I'm gonna pay that hope back in kind. So if you guys could
gotta
help me...
fix it, Lee.
Well, you already know your problem. The two wheels not aligning well enough
Yeah. I have
to
a...
allow you to go into a straight line.
I have some gears out here. I'm gonna bring them out. Maybe we can figure out this strange Resident Evil puzzle we seem to be stuck in. So
A Resident Evil puzzle.
So he brings out just a crate filled with drive shafts and gears and servos and just a load of mechanical bric-a-brac. Yeah, I keep finding these under my couch, and I start collecting them, and hopefully the solution to this problem lies within.
Alright, appraising these parts, is there any plausibility here in what could be useful?
All right, how
Like-
about give me... Where am I? There we go. Give me... Would you like to identify what's in there, or would you like to just start, like, putting things together?
Yeah, I want to know how useful this box is at all before I start putting it together, just to like make sure this will actually work. Or if we need to explore another solution.
I'm gonna say that is... I'm gonna say that's wit engineering.
Alright.
That's gonna be 7.
6.
That's 7, healthy.
Oh, 7, yes, because I'm healthy. Let's see, Queen of Hearts,
Okay.
Jack of Hearts, and Ace of Clubs.
So that would be 4. Okay. So
Is the crit card
crit for
Wait, which
you
card?
is 2 successes.
Oh.
Since you only
right,
have
crit card's 8 Queen of Hearts, right?
yeah, Queen of Hearts. So you did pull a Queen of Hearts, right?
Yes, yep,
Okay.
yep.
So that's 2 for you. You look over this and you look at all the parts. You begin to like categorize them, sort them by size and type. Gear spacing. And as you do that, you begin like to formulate a plan because you compare it to what Tuff has already completed in his attempt to retrofit this car with a wheel casing. You look at the drive shaft, you're like, well, he's only using one drive shaft for each one to do that. If maybe I could perhaps counterbalance the bigger one with both drive shafts, or at least wheel shafts together instead of the one. Maybe I could like
All the
turn
physics knowledge.
it
Yeah.
away with like a turnstile sort of thing. As you're doing this, you start to like put pieces together, and then you realize instead of trying to make the big wheel go faster, you have to realize you have to make the small wheel go slower, and you put it together, and you tentatively get in the driver's seat.
Oh boy.
You turn it on, the engine, it starts to sputter and come to life, and you start to drive it, and you need to like sort of steer a little. You gotta like remember to list a tiny bit to the left and right every few meters, but after a while you get it going, and it's not a smooth ride, but it is going. You have achieved locomotion with this fucked up like twisted metal-esque car.
So after making sure it works, we will call out to Tough and say basically what you just said, right? Just like, you're gonna need to watch the wheel. It'll go
Yeah.
straight, but it's got to lean to it. So
Yeah.
don't get too distracted while you're driving.
Oh no, a stick shift.
I don't know if this qualifies as that. Well, actually, I guess you said this is a '60s car, so it probably does have one of those.
Yeah, you have to pull the clutch.
Yeah.
You have to pull the clutch, which is somehow like right, like to the like it's just like it's like a like you know those grabber arms that you like make a fist to close. It's like that, but it's like to the left of the steering wheel on the console. Like it's definitely very Wonka-mobile, but you have got it working. And he goes, "Oh my god, I can't believe it! It's finally here. Okay, I need to put on my tuxedo. Oh god, I take you out, but prom's gonna start soon. I need to lick myself clean. I need to get my tuxedo. I wish I could. He like goes, all right. Thank you very much. I don't know how to thank you.
It's all right. You were plenty of help to us back on the ship. Good luck to you.
All right. You know what? You can take the ship. You already got the codes and stuff, but gosh, it feels so. I don't know if I can go by myself. I'm too nervous. I don't know if I should even go. I don't know if
You
I'm gonna...
gotta go. I like hold his shoulders. You have to go. Get that beautiful little girl cat and drive off into the one of the many sunsets on this planet. I don't know.
Well,
Let me do your tux.
We have a monostar system, but I appreciate it. And if you would like to do that, I want you to do a presence empathy flip for that to give him the courage to go pick up Taffany.
Okay, so I got 1, 5, 6. Is that right?
That'll be 7 because you're healthy.
7. Okay.
Gotta remember that healthy extra one.
It doesn't really say on here, but yeah.
Alright, let's flip these cards. Are aces good or
They're
okay?
Good. They're face cards, so.
Okay, beautiful. I have two aces and a king, so that's 3 successes, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So, he starts to calm down. He gets like an inspired look in his eye, and his like kitty cat eyes, and he goes, "You're right. I worked so hard on this. I need to go do this. Prom only comes once a semester, so I better make the most of it. And then I'll go to second high school, and that's when we get it. That's when we only get that once a school year. So I gotta make the best of it."
I am I'm so confused by your educational system, but I am rooting for you.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go get ready, and then I'll take you guys. We'll pick up Taffany, and then we'll take you to school, and I'll drop you off by the shuttle. All right, and so he goes into his house and starts to get ready. So since he's gonna get ready, get all that stuff done, all the cleaning. You got about 5 minutes to hang out.
Sorry, you mean me and Lee, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, excuse me. That Taco Bell's coming up.
Oh no.
Well, it was really nice of you to fix that boy's vehicle. Where are you gonna go straight back to your planet after this?
I would like to go straight back to my planet Never, actually. That would be my preferred. Pretty much literally every other planet is nicer, so you know.
Oh, I didn't realize you hated your planet and whatever.
Well, it's just, it has problems. It's got a lot of nice machines, which is how I know how to do all this stuff, so don't get me wrong, there's nice things. But it's also called Warren, and that's not just because I'm a rabbit.
Huh?
It's a
I
it's a
don't get
play
it.
on words. Never mind.
Well, I still gotta get my ship, and the decal thing didn't really rip off that well, so I don't want to be like traveling for too long on the space, the evil empire ship.
I saw we picked up some cosmetic damage due to those trees that really came out of nowhere. Maybe we can apply some cosmetics over the ship. That seems to be your talent, right?
I'm more sort of like a makeover kind of person sort of deal, but
Oh.
you're right. I could probably do anything if I put my mind to it. So, I'll try.
What? Like it's hard?
Yeah, like it's hard. Can't be that difficult.
All right. So as you're saying this, you're chit chatting and developing lore. Tough comes out. He has tried to comb his fur in like a reasonable way, and he's got like a super deep side part that just makes him look like a turnip, to be honest. Well, not a turnip, but like kind of looks like the Newsday version of Nathan from Drawfee.
I know what Nathan regular looks like, but I don't know what
It's like picture like a cartoon mustache that flew off someone and landed on top of your head. That's basically how it looks like. Like Spilligan.
Okay. Like a bad toupee sort of head.
Yeah, it's like a very flat part, and then he's definitely wearing a tuxedo shirt.
Oh no, is that like the style? Are kids wearing that kind of thing?
He looks down and says, "All right, I might offend the tuxedo cats. So I'll change real quick." And he rips off his shirt, and it says "Feline Body Inspector" underneath.
Oh my god, I don't know because I have no idea if this is like good or not.
Right. Well, what's appropriate for this planet's sense of style?
Would you like to perhaps do a check to see if his outfit is looking good, or?
Yeah, let me make a check to see if he's on fleek.
All right. For that, it is intelligence space-wise.
Oh, okay, let me see. Where's my intelligence? Okay, I got nothing in intelligence, so just like a 1.
Mm-hmm. Technically, yeah, it is a 1. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and then space-wise, I have a 4. So it's like what? Is it 6 then?
It is 6.
Or is it?
That's 6.
Okay, great. I'm kind of getting it, kind of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Flip. Oh no.
Mm-mm.
I got a joker. Oh, you look great. It's fine. Or whatever. It's probably fine.
No.
Okay. He looks at that. He's like, "Okay, I look good. Okay, good. Well, let's get in the car and let's go pick up Tiffany.
Oh, no,
I called her and let her know
I'm
we're
so
coming."
sorry.
So you
Okay.
so you get in the car and you start to drive to. You start to drive in. It's a little. It's a little rough and tumble as he starts like getting the feel for it. But within like 10 blocks, he's starting to get the hang of it. He's actually a pretty good driver. He's obeying the traffic laws the best he can since cars aren't moving. People are starting to gawk at him, but there are definitely a couple like ride-ons from people off the street. It's like, yeah, and people are taking pictures.
Wheels.
Oh wait, I have to know, is there a horrendous screeching sound from the back of the car dragging on the ground, or did he at least put something so that it drags more smoothly?
I'm going to say with your engineering, you fix that problem, so it is balanced in a way where somehow it does not drag. It is perfectly balanced. It's kind of like Axel from Twisted Metal. So, you start driving, and as you're driving, you kind of realize, wow, this is pretty far to go to her place. And you notice also that the cat houses are getting far more elaborate and far taller in terms of how high they are off the ground. And eventually you get to a cat house, which is perhaps, if you were to stare at it from the base, it would be impossible to see what exactly is at the top, but as you come up, you do spy that the house on top of the stilt, it just appears to be a regular, like, modern-day human McMansion.
Oh my god.
With definitely
That
a bunch of,
McMansion.
like, a definite amount of cat accoutrement, like, all around it. And there's definitely a bunch of platforms and stilts. One of the platforms has a pool on it, the other one has, like, a batting cage, and one has, like, a bunch of, like, space hot rods, like standing on the platform. It's multi-leveled. It's very interesting.
Wow.
So,
what a fancy place.
yeah, it's almost like she's some sort of uptown cat, and he's like a West End cat. It's weird.
Funny.
Yeah.
Funny that.
Yeah. It's real have and have not situation. It's weird. Real John Hughes sort of thing going on. So, they get to the gate. It's still a gated community. Weirdly, the gate is, like, somewhat regular size, even though you're pretty sure all these Ketonians could probably just easily hop over it. And you park there.
It's about the status.
Yeah.
It's about the status.
Listen, as long as it's a gate, it's fine. Tough honks his horn. To, like, let Daphne know that he's here. And you wait a little bit, and then you kind of look up, and you see, like, a couple distant figures at the top of the cat tree, and they just jump off.
I was hoping they would.
They jump off, and they land on the ground, just, like, easy as you please. Like, oh my god, Tufford! Is this your car? He goes, yeah, my buddy Lee here, they helped me fix it up, just figure it out. Stephamiah is also there with her. They look pretty nice. They look like, definitely, like, they got kind of like a pencil skirt dress with a little bit of a frill along the waist. Daphne's got, like, one shoulder off. It's like a little sort of tealish blue.
Cute.
Yeah.
Does Stephamiah not have a date then?
Do you say this?
No. I would say that.
Lee, do you say this?
I guess I'm just, like, looking around, like, Where's the date? I mean, if there's no one around, I'm just gonna assume she's alone.
Maybe someone will meet there.
Okay.
Because is there enough
Who
seats in
knows?
this car?
Wonder if I know. So, you start to get in, but then you see a third figure drop from the cat tree. You turn around. It's like a very pudgy, sort of long-haired orange cat. And he goes, well, you, Tough, you better take care of my little girl. She's very precious to me. It's like, yeah, I will, sir. Well, just be sure to bring her back by 10. It's like, yeah, I will, sir. Well, thank you very much, sir, for letting me take, sir's daughter to the prom, sir. Don't, he, like, claps him on the back. He's like, don't be so stiff there, boy. Just have yourself a good time. Just remember, 10 o'clock. And then he starts to climb back up the cat tree.
Oh my god, was
He
that
jumped
Hank
out.
Hill?
Hank Hill. Boy, I tell you, if you don't bring Teffin back up here. I was trying to do a Garfield, but okay.
Oh, that makes sense.
I didn't say lasagna or Monday, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
I should have done a Heathcliff, because Heathcliff is far more high class. But it's fine, it's fine.
What does Heathcliff sound like?
He's like, yeah, we're gonna get these fish bones. He had a cartoon, but I don't know. All I know is Garbage
okay.
Ape now. And so you guys all pile into the car. It However, it does only seat 4.5, so one of you have to sit on someone's lap. Or at least, like,
You're gonna have.
or, like, sit between two people. And, Tuft is driving the car. So, you know,
Right.
I mean, who wants to sit perhaps in the back? I mean, Taffany, you know, you would assume with her being his date, she would sit in the front passenger side, so I
Right.
guess that would leave you, Stephania, and Nova in the back.
Yep.
So who wants to be in the middle? Who will take the sacrificial middle?
Oh, is this just like real life where I go into the middle and I think it's like Lee's not particularly small or huge, but is very like long for their height. So like
no.
so it's like, oh, really has to like bend the legs and arms to fit into the space, but otherwise probably could. It's not
Actually, would you?
But you know what?
Would you like to do a athletics engineering flip to figure out the best way for you all to fit in?
Sure.
Okay. That'll
Athletics
be
engineering. But
yeah. Right now I'm playing to your guys' strengths, so I gotta figure it out.
7, right?
7, because yeah, 4, 2 plus healthy.
Wow. All right. I got 2 successes and the other Joker.
All right. Well, that's one Joker out. Oh, I forgot there was also a Joker.
Yeah, when I
Nova
half
pulled.
crashed the ship. Yeah.
Well, that one I think you already did. So I need to think of a Joker. Okay, so you like begin to calculate. Well, begin to like eye everyone's like the people who are gonna be the back's height, and they're like, okay, so. Okay, Ashley is like this one, their leg space is this, Stephania is like this, and do this, like, you begin to calculate that, but then, as you're doing that, you begin to, like, say, okay, I think the way we should sit is, Stephania goes, okay, I'm gonna sit next to Ashley, she can give me some tips. So, Rabbit Person, you can sit on my side, I'll be in the middle, and Ashley will be on my other side.
All right.
Oh no, I'm being monopolized.
Interesting.
It's true.
And with that all
They just
settled,
like for my fame. They don't like me for me. Just how I like it.
one of my followers doesn't like me for me. Thankfully, all my other followers like me for me, though. So, with everyone settled in, you begin to drive to the prom. And as you're driving, you know, Tuft's got his paws at 10 and 2, trying to be good. Taffany, she begins to, like, kind of eye him up. He's like, she looks a little uncomfortable as she does it, and, like, you don't suspect it's with the seat or anything. She kind of, like, looks at him, kind of eyes him every so often, and she goes, like, the vibe is kind of weird in the car right now. Also, it is an open top car. I forgot if I said that.
I was gonna say, is there like a roof to this car? Oh wait, no, not car. Are you talking about
The car. It is a car.
the bro? Oh, okay. Yeah. I
It's
got
like,
a
it's like a
vibe check.
convertible, but you suspect there's nothing to actually cover up the top of the
Right.
car.
So I got a vibe check. Why is she feeling uncomfortable? What's wrong with the vibes?
You try and do that. You try and perhaps suss out what it is, but as you like try and peek from the back to the front, Stephania like goes, "Oh my god, I don't really have a date. I was gonna go with Monstersaurus, since Toffany was gonna go with Tuft now, but Ashley, would you want to go to prom with me?"
Okay. Alright, I gotta think about this, because now I'm not so sure, because, like, these are high schoolers, but they also go to, like, twice high school, so, like, is it appropriate for me to be like, Is
well,
it
it's
like...
it's high school. It's high school Memorial College. So
Oh, okay.
yeah. You,
Um,
I cut this part out, but when you got hi Skittle, when you got to Tuff's house, he went, yeah, well, after the mining strike, we all just went back to school. They opened up a bunch of new learning annexes, and they named it after high school, our cherished
right.
former leader.
I remember that.
Yeah, they
do
cut it
remember
for
that
they
now.
cut it for time because they assumed the audience confer that they were all adults.
Okay, great. Then that's fine with me then. Like, as long as no one gets jealous, tee. Lee,
So is that a yes?
it's a sure.
Okay, hold on. I need to get these legal documents out to make sure it is in fact a prom date, or else I'm liable for misinformation. So if we could just sign
Oh,
here.
no.
Oh no.
I'm not gonna tell. I should call Monstersaurus, but we're almost there. So just do it. Just sign it here, and I'll tell Monstersaurus when we get to the prom.
This feels like a trap. I need to read this contract.
This feels like a Joker.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So if you would like to
I-
read the contract, that'll be a I'm looking at Lee's. That will be an intelligence plus. Let's see. Intelligence space-wise.
Okay. So 1, 5,
And healthy.
6.
This I'm gonna say this. I don't know if you can probably infer from this, but it's probably gonna be a combat light episode or session.
Yeah.
That's totally fine.
That makes sense.
We do this all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, flip. Aw, shit.
Yeah.
I got an ace, king, and a queen.
Is it the Queen of Hearts?
It is not.
Okay. So you were to read the
So-
document?
I'm speed reading this.
Okay,
I'm used to the entrapment.
So there's a lot of vis-a-vis and the party known as the datee. There's like a clause where it says if they were to be voted prom queen, they are now liable to at least date for at least 2 more dates, which are there's like the appendix D for the terms of the date after the
I
prom, stuff
see.
like that. So you see that there's nothing that's like you have to like give them their assets. It's more just like it's definitely like
Well-
that. It's like also you have to change relationship status on your social media to dating, and at that point they can reevaluate at another meeting.
I'm gonna cross all of that clauses out and sign. I will sign after I cross all the things I don't like on it.
So
out,
as
and
you're doing that, Stephania goes, "Oh, I see you've been to a prom before." So she
Yes.
is going to cross-check what you've done and see if she agrees to the terms. So that was
Wonderful. This is what you should do, folks. If you're ever signing any kind of contract, read it, and you can cross things out and negotiate.
So I'm gonna say she's a 2 intelligence with space-wise. Space-wise, I'm gonna say she's like a 3 space-wise. So that will be, and she's healthy. So I'm gonna say that's 6. 1,
All right, 6
2.
to 6.
3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So I got 4 successes
Oh,
and a joker.
Oh.
So she reads it, she goes, "Okay, I see what you're trying to do. It's not gonna work on May." She begins to she gets a notary public to print her off a new contract with.
oh my God! Where's her notary? It's just here.
Just
She-
pops out of the
It's
the
on her phone,
back
it's
of the
fine.
car.
So she does
Oh,
that.
notary app.
she does that, and she, you know, she now enforces it where it has to be 5 dates after prom, and the status has to be dating, but also like it's dating, but there's definitely some lyrics on there from like who was that artist who got big with the Twilight soundtrack?
Oh, I don't know.
She's
I-
definitely
tell
it
you.
definitely says she has to put it says that you have to put the lyrics on there referring to her during the date. You know, and she gets it notarized and stuff, and she hands you back a copy. But you noticed that the date on the documents is wrong. It's actually like misprinted. That there's a typo where it's next year, not this year. So knowing what you know, you assume that the contract is void. You don't know, but you feel like it would stand up in court if you do that. So you're probably most likely not beholden to the contract.
This is so elaborate for a date, but you know what? I'll just, you know what? I'll just do it. I don't want to make a fuss. I'm leaving after this.
I mean, as far as you know, I mean, are you actually going to go to prom with them? You're not going to, like, go, like he said, like, as you're doing all this, Tough kind of looks like back, like, oh, I thought I was gonna drop you off at the shuttle, but if you want to go to prom with us, you know, I guess the more the merrier. It's like, Daphne goes, yeah, the more the merrier.
Oh no, what's wrong? I haven't read the vibes yet. I can't read the vibes.
Before you can read the vibes, you pull up to the parking lot of the prom. Everyone's coming out. It's like a big hip hip hurrah. It goes. You hear the DJ. It starts going. Celebrate good times. Come on. You can hear it from the auditorium. And you get out of the car, and you take a look to what you assume, like from what you remember from flying down on the shuttle. You take a look to where you left the shuttle, and it is gone. There's definitely marks on the ground to where the shuttle was and where it landed and where Tokyo drifted into its spot, but it is now gone.
No.
And so that happened.
So that happened.
Yeah. So you get in line. All right. What would you like to do?
Well, I think this is a great opportunity to be like, wait, I can't just do prom right now. Puts down the contract. I gotta figure out where's my car? Ship.
Well, the contract is... Okay, so you haven't signed the contract yet.
I haven't signed the revised contract yet.
Okay. So he goes, Stephamiah goes, we can do that after prom, don't worry. But first before we get in, you gotta sign the contract.
Is it actually an evil empire contract? What's going on here? We gotta investigate.
Would you like to check it out again? I will say that your initial investigation, it does reveal that it is not an evil empire. As far as you're concerned, everyone is clearly labeled. It's like a by the books contract, but
Okay.
and the revised one is definitely by the books. So from all intents and purposes, you do not suspect Stephamias with the evil empire.
Okay. Alright, so since apparently I am social contract obligated to stay here, I motion to Lee, check it out, you're not dating anyone. Hopefully I won't until next year.
Who do you say this to?
Wait,
I whispered this to Lee.
Okay.
To try to, find out what happened. I mean, it could be...
Oh, you want me to check
Taffany.
out the missing vehicle?
Yeah,
Okay.
who towed it, or...
So you
I don't
like
know.
you would like so
I'll
Okay, so you want to get away from the party you have arrived with and check out the shuttle, the place where the shuttle was. You start to kind of like go away, but then Taffany and Stephanie is like, "No, we gotta get our prom picture before we go here, and people are gonna want to meet you, Ashley. You're so popular."
Right. Lee, can you go check that out? I'll be right over here. And I like with mouth, save me.
Gotcha. So, I'm gonna say they're in line to do the photo, but Lee is kind of off to the side. Lee, what would you like to do?
All right. So, certainly I'm suspicious now. I assume there's every possibility the ship has flown off, never to be seen again, just like how we flew off. Right.
How about you give me, to check that out, give me intelligence and either investigation or piloting. You know what? Give me either one. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll do investigation, looking for clues.
Okay. So
I will say, there's at least one person on campus, on school grounds, in this area, who might know the codes for Evil Empire shuttles.
But
we'll see.
If you recall, I believe one of the Catonians said there is a recruiter at their school for the Evil Empire, Mr. Schubert.
I got exactly one jack.
One jack?
Diamonds.
One jack. You take a look around. You definitely see this, the quote-unquote, like, skid mark of it, Tokyo drifting to a landing. You look around, and it is dark, so you can't really see all that well. But it doesn't look like it is left like a planet leave. It definitely doesn't look like that. You assume, however, it did take off of its own accord, but it did not leave the atmosphere.
No scorch marks from an off-world liftoff, so instead just used local hover. Might still be nearby, and
it has been
remember the same things I am. Then I think she's immediately suspicious of this potential recruiter, and will be looking out for this recruiter over the course of the event.
Sounds fair. Okay, so do you go back to the line for the photos?
Yeah, I'll go back to the line. I mean, I don't need to get in the line. They don't care if I'm in the photo, and Lee also doesn't care to be in the photos.
Aw, okay. I mean, prom only comes once a semester for these people, so...
I mean, if they invite her over, then she'll go, but she'll make no effort to go on her own.
Okay. I'm going to make a note that it is she, her pronouns for Lee.
Oh, yeah.
RJ's, okay.
That sounds fine.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Just making sure. So you go back, you head back over the photos, and Taffany, Stephanie, Tuff, and Ashley are just in line, are like very next in line. But you definitely see people to like the left and right of them kind of being like, "Oh my god, is that Ashley? Oh my god, is that Ashley? I mean, her makeup isn't on point, but it definitely looks like her. Oh my god, isn't her? Why is she doing it? I mean, when's the last time you did your makeup? You didn't do a makeup roll.
Sure, you haven't done.
Oh my god!
Would you like to make sure
I'm hideous.
You're about to enter the photo section? Do you want to do a roll to get your makeup looking popping?
Yes, I gotta.
Okay, give me charm. Perform.
Okay. All right. Okay, my charm, I'll have a 4, and perform is a 2. Healthy is 7. Yeah.
Charm. Perform. That looks like a charm. I have a U for I have you for a 3 on your perform.
Oh.
Was it for you?
So I have a. I thought I had 3 dots in charm, which means it's a 4, right? And then.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I might have put that one off. Okay, you're good. So it would be Brawn 2, Agility 2, Intelligence 1, Wit 2, Charm 4, Presence 2, right?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, we're good.
Right.
Oh, that would also mean that your crit is actually 5. There we go.
Okay, cool. But that is 7 cards flips.
Yes.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Flip, 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 flip.
Also,
flip,
there
flip.
is a house rule for Space Kings, where if you want to do like an action hero catchphrase, you do flip Charm Perform, and depending on how good it is, it will give you a bonus.
Action here. Can you give me an example?
Like, it's usually preferred that you do the flip and then you say the catchphrase. Like,
okay.
if like you throw a guy out the window and you flip really good on Charm Perform, you can be like, looks like he'll see it. Looks like I'll see you next fall. And if you flip really bad, and like if you succeeded that, you would probably get another bonus to your next flip, or the enemies that you were fighting, maybe they get a debuff. But if you flip really bad, you can just like really blunt them to be like, oh man, that, ooh, whoa, am I right? And like people be like, I don't know. And I assume if you get a Joker, it like debuffs you. It'd be like you just say something really offensive or just something really bad. It's really up to the player to what to say.
I'll try to keep that in mind. I don't know how well I'll be able to do cool or
action phrases,
subsequently action phrases, but I'll try my best.
Yeah, I just want to bring that up there.
Okay, so good to know. So for my makeup check, I got 2 successes.
Okay, you do like a very sort of like kind of basic naked look. Like it's definitely like when people in movies say, "Oh, I'm not wearing makeup." This is the makeup they're wearing. So it's a very sort of natural look for whatever species is for natural.
Yeah, quote unquote natural look, but still makeup.
Yeah, and people are like, I don't know. They're usually like very like out there with their makeup. They do such amazing things and like some anti-gravity blush, but they're kind of like, oh, is this like her naked look? It's her without makeup. People are kind of debating. It's like kind of causing them to doubt it's really you. Or like, she's
that might be a
cute,
good thing, honestly. Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, so you do that and you get up and you do your photo, and you do the very classic like behind your date's hand on perhaps shoulder or waist. I don't know. I never went to my prom, so. But you do like the classic.
That's right.
All right. And I'm gonna say you look like I'm here. You try and do like your very basic like, oh, photo op. I do this face sort of thing. And it's like they'll be like, yeah, they'll be out here in like 2 to 3 weeks. We'll send them in the mail.
Wonderful.
Yeah. And all right, so you want to go into prom?
Party!
Got a recruiter to look for.
So Lee would like to see
or maybe someone else. You never know.
All right, so you would like to roll to see what you can find. I'm gonna say you have entered the auditorium where the prom is taking place. The theme is love under the nebula. There's like a projection of like various cosmic gases like floating around up above all the balloons. And it's like very standard prom fare. There's like cookies and little like cracker sandwiches along the table. There's a punch bowl with what you assume is dry ice, like dry ice smoke billowing out from it. As far as you know, like you don't know how Catonians do it. There's definitely like some scratching poaches and like just some lounge thingies, like lounge pods where people are just kind of like lounging around. Not too many people dancing. Some of them you notice are doing the very slow blink at each other. You can definitely hear like over the music, like or underneath the music, a very steady undercurrent of purring.
Oh, very cozy feeling all of a sudden.
Yeah.
These kids better behaving.
There's definitely the dance floor is
These
definitely
kid adults.
There's definitely There's definitely what you assume to be a dance floor is just a floor for zoomies.
Zoomie floor.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah. All right. So you're in here. You would like to see if like what you can see in terms of like an evil empire representation, or perhaps someone who like looks like they just took a space shuttle. Whatever you can find.
Yeah, either someone who looks like a space shuttle. Is there a recruiting table set up with someone with an extra set of space shuttle keys?
Okay.
I don't know if they use keys, but you know, any of the above, any of the above.
Remember they used like eye track, or they used like an eye thing, right? Didn't we take, or some guy's fingerprints? Didn't we take the guy's
Yeah, you're right. There was
fingerprints?
biometrics, but that was once we were already inside. I don't know what you used to
Wow,
get
I
inside.
did not remember. I think you just kind of went in. I don't know. We'll come to that bridge when we get there. We'll come to that space bridge when we get there. That shuttle bridge when we get there. If you would like, and this could be for either of you, if you'd like to look around and see if you can find either someone who works for the Evil Empire or looks like they might have a shuttle, like know where to get a shuttle or off planet at least, give me either. I'm gonna say give me wit and give me wit in either investigation or spacewise. And either
Okay,
one
well,
of you
I
can
will
do
definitely
this.
do. Oh, can we both do it at the same time, or
Yeah.
can only one of us do it?
Either
I
one.
will.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a pretty good space-wise and okay wit. What about you, Lee?
I have an okay wit and an okay investigation. I'm not pretty good at either. So if you wanna
You-
lead the way,
you can
I'll
both
save
do
the
it.
rest of my deck for later.
Like if you want to do it at the same time, or one wants to do it and if they don't like reach what you assume would be a success, you can jump in and help them.
Okay.
Like this could be a collaborative effort.
Okay. I'll start flipping for mine. Okay, so wit would be a 2, healthy 3, space-wise is a 4, so that's 7 again. And flip, 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 flip. Oh, okay, so I got 2 queens, and one of them is the Queen of Hearts.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, so I think that's good. So that would be. You also have a 5 crit. So that would
Yes.
be. That was. So. It was 2 face cards and the Queen of Heart.
Yeah, one of the face cards. Well, it was 2 face cards, one of them being the Queen
Okay,
of
so
Hearts.
that is a 6. So you look around and you notice 2 things. You notice a very, like, kind of out there, kind of in the, not in the middle of the room, but to the side, but very obvious. It says, "Join the Evil Empire today." And you notice a few, like, 2 infantry members kind of standing guard towards it. One, they're both Platonians, plant people. One is kind of a thistly, I keep wanting to say cattail, but it's not. It's like a weed type one where they have the stickers, the little like arrowhead stickers on them. They look a little mean. They kind of look like that. The other one is a rose plant person, and they give you the feeling of like Zarbon from Dragon Ball Z, who's like kind of like anime pretty boy. And they occasionally you see them pull out a rose and like kind of like contemplate it, which they're also a rose Platonian, so you're not sure what that is about, but they definitely seem far more fucked up than the weed one. Like more deeply
Like as
menacing,
in
emotionally
Okay.
menacing than like
see,
the
I
outward
see.
menace the weed one has. And you
understood.
you see what you assume is like the officer, like the more recruiting officer person there, or you assume it's a person. It appears to be a giant shoe, like a
A shoe?
like a shoe for like a human foot. It's
Wait,
Okay.
it's like it's
that's the creature?
I mean, you assume it to be. It's
Okay,
like
okay.
it's.
Oh wait,
well,
his name was Shu something, right?
Schubert. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes perfect sense. That makes perfect
So
sense.
they're behind the table and it, they're a mixture of a Velcro and a lace-up shoe.
Abomination.
Where they're I used to have a pair of them and they were kind of shitty, so I kind of agree. Like they kind of have their shoelaces kind of like out like antennae, and they're kind of like looking around, scanning the room, or so you assume. They're also like a sort of unsettling black. The material they are made of or are of is like whatever they make superhero costumes for Marvel movies of. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
I know it.
Like the
I know the
weird,
texture.
like the weird like thread thing.
Yeah, it's like spandex, but not. It's like very clothy in a very tight way,
Detailed,
but
like,
also kind of like
textured spandex. It's weird.
yeah, it's weird.
And also peculiarly, like they're a tall shoe. They're like about 5 foot tall, but also the proportions of it appear to be for someone with incredibly small feet. Like,
So they're like thin.
not like thin, like short. Like they're like a square sort of shoe, where they are just as tall as they are like wide, in terms of like foot out sort of thing. Like if you could say it, you would say like a toddler shoe.
Interesting. Okay.
They're
Well,
there.
I think we found the guy.
But you also kind of, as you're looking around, you notice there is this place is full of Ketonians. They're all like, you know, lounging around. You notice maybe some have indulged a bit in the nip, but you notice like kind of near the back, kind of where the band is, kind of just hanging out. There is a very sort of, you wouldn't say bright red, but it's definitely red. Very sort of buff, muscular individual. They're in a trench coat, which is weird to have at a prom, and they're crying not to be suspicious, but they're kind of suspicious. And there's just something about them that, I don't know. You just kind of notice them, and you kind of feel like they've been stealing glances at you ever since you've walked in.
Lee, were you gonna say, is that Monsterzilla or something?
That's exactly what I was going to say.
We're
I didn't
both...
need to
No,
say
you
it.
you
understood
definitely noticed
telepathically.
Monsterzilla or Monstersaurus when you walked in.
Oh,
Monstersaurus.
Monstersaurus.
It's
It's
just
like,
it definitely looks like a bunch of tar piled up, kind of like Colossal from Pokemon. But it has
Oh,
no
yes,
other.
yes.
It does not have a
was
visible.
literal, not
it-
metaphorical.
I know, I was about to say, like, wow, when Tuff described him, he was being very literal.
They do not have what appears to be any sort of face or head or features, and they are
Okay.
wearing like a bow tie. It's just very hard to see it. It's like kind of to the side of. It's like hanging off the side, perpendicular to one of its like mounds, if that makes sense. So yeah.
That guy got Chernobyled.
Oh
guy's-
god.
That guy's the elephant
no.
foot.
Oh no. Hold on, 1 second. I have just this thing. There we go. Alright, I see we got some messages in here. Alright. Okay, so you notice that, and how would you like to proceed? Like, actually, I'm gonna say that after you take this look around, Stephamiah turns to turns to Ashley. It's like, oh my god, we gotta do some zoomies. This is my favorite song.
Zoomies. I wonder how well I can do zoomies.
Well, I gotta think of a song to do this to, so give me a sec. You know what? It's Black Betty by Ram Jam.
I love Black Betty.
So, would you like to do zoomies with Stephamiah?
I'm gonna do zoomies, but I will keep eyes on Monstersaurus because I'm afraid that he's gonna beat me up.
Okay. So to do zoomies,
I'm gonna respectful distance zoomies.
Okay.
Respectful distance zoomies.
Well, I will say that Monstersaurus is definitely at one of the lounge pods, and they're near a bunch of like bro type Catonians, and they're like, "Oh my God, Monstersaurus, you are the king!" And they're just being a rowdy of boys near them. Okay, so to do zoomies, give me agility and athletics.
Okay, I got.
Or actually, give me agility, athletics, or agility perform.
Okay, I probably have. Okay, I have better perform. So 2 agility, and then 2 perform, 4, and then healthy 5. Okay. Oh, I gotta start putting my cards away. Okay, give me a second.
I'm having the problem
1,
of not
2.
like to keep my hands busy, just idly shuffling my discard. I need to do that and not shuffling my actual deck because I don't want to like influence anything or mess up anything.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, I did pretty well. I got, well, averagely, I got 2 successes. Here.
Okay.
Oh, don't I have an anti? Don't I have a weird Joker?
You have a
somewhere?
hero point which you can spend to use 2 more flips out of 1 hero point, but it's only once per like action.
Oh, okay, but I
mean, this is just to do zoomies. If you're just like it's not gonna. I'm gonna say
You probably don't need to heroically do zoomies.
No, I don't need to heroic, but I just thought I had something where it was like, if I had this card, I actually have a Joker.
That's the if you have the how to play poker card, or like anything that ends in like a face card or a Joker, that counts as a Joker.
I think it doesn't one of Ashley's abilities give an extra crit card, but an extra Joker or something?
That's Desperado on my sheet. Ashley, however, has friendship, speech, and otherworldly.
Oh, maybe I changed it and I don't.
Yeah, I think we were talking about it. I don't think you have it though.
Okay, got it. So I just have 2 successes then.
Okay, so you do zombies. You try to keep up. It's like being like in a mosh pit when they do the runaround. Like these are definitely like, if not professional, then adept zoomiers. And after 3 minutes, which is like the entirety of the song, you're like, ooh, you're tuckered out.
Whew. That's enough zoomies for me.
Yeah. Okay, so.
Why do you guys keep the catnip?
Well, people around you, as you say that, kind of like turns like, oh my god, I can't believe she said that out loud. Everyone's like,
you gotta watch what you're saying.
As you say that, people are kind of like doing hushed tones about catnip. What? No, non-Catonians like catnip, and it kind of gets to like, it gets to the recruitment table a little bit, in that you notice the Rose infantry person kind of perks up a little bit, and you assume kind of looks to the direction the commotion is coming from. They haven't like gotten up off of their station, but they're definitely keeping their eye on it. Yeah. All right.
Well, it's hard for people not to keep their eyes on me, so I understand.
Damn. So it's going. Prom is happening. but you're no closer to finding your shuttle or any shuttle than you were when you entered the auditorium.
Lee, do some legwork. I'm doing zoomies over here.
All right. By legwork, you mean investigation work, right?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Lee will go talk to this shifty-looking, trench-coated Catonian who looks like they've been looking at us.
They're... Okay, so you want to go there?
Yeah, that would be my thought. Not trying to get too far away or anything, but it feels like the recruiters will come to us if we cause any issues. So I don't need to worry about them leaving. But who is this mysterious other figure?
Okay, so...
I'm about to find out.
So you begin to go along the outer rim of the prom floor. Like, the furthest one you can do away from the recruiters towards the red person. And as you get close, it becomes very apparent they are not a Catonian.
Oh.
You're not even sure if it's skin. It looks kind of textured but hardened. It's definitely not glistening or anything. It's like looks kind of like a person made of red clay, almost. But they definitely have very, very pronounced muscle definition in them. And as you notice, like, they are wearing the trench coat, and as far as you can tell, they are not wearing a shirt underneath. You can't really see anything other than that, as in terms of what they are. They're not wearing a hat like a Ninja Turtle, but they definitely are not a Catonian.
Okay.
And as you approach them, they turn to you. They go. They don't even turn to you. They just kind of like are looking out past you, around you. And as you finally get like right up close with them, it's like, I knew you'd come to me sooner or later.
The way you keep looking at us, I did feel a little compelled.
Yeah. We don't get many offworlders around here unless they're with the Empire.
I see at least a few of those. What's got you looking at us so much? Just that we're not from around here, or?
Well, I don't know. I was here to just, help these kids, fully grown adults, have a good time. Think way back when, it was called a fence. People sell things to me, and I sell things to other people. You look like you're in need of something.
Yeah. Either something literal or something informational, I suppose. Seems our ride has vanished. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that. Be able to point us in any right directions to get that resolved, would you?
Like I said, people exchange goods for these services, and that information is such a service. What do you got to offer?
Good question, because there's no inventory in this game, so...
you do have a couple items, from what I see.
Oh, that's true. I have my firearm. Yeah, let me go to a prom and pass over a firearm to someone. That's not shady.
They do kind of see you. They kind of see, like, you kind of pat yourself down a little bit, and they notice your kind of a slight pause at the firearm you have on you that you've had on you, and they kind of like tense up a little bit, and they said, "I know you were packing."
Yeah, funnily enough, sounds like you're not a big fan of the evil empire. Neither are we. This is something they turned against us. Maybe you could turn it against them if it suits you at some point. Firearms are all well and good, but I've got no particular talent with them.
They kind of turn to you and eye you up and down, and then they go, "Listen, You know what they call a defense?
Because you throw things over it?
Exactly. You find something to throw over here? I'll see what it's worth and I'll throw something back. And as they say that, they kind of like open up, like their trench coat kind of opens up a bit, and a hand, another red hand. Actually, as this hand pops out, you notice that their arms are definitely kind of, the sleeves of the trench coat definitely filled with what you assume is their arms, and it is going to the pocket of the trench coat. But the hand that pops out of the trench coat definitely does not seem like it'd be coming from their arms. So, what would you like to do?
So this is like multiple people stacked on top of each other? Is that what you're saying?
Or multiple arms from one
Who
people?
knows? Maybe that's why they had the trench coat to enshroud themselves. It's funny, that's where your head went. Alright, so what would you like to do?
Alright. So when I talked about the firearm, did they seem to have any interest in it or not particularly?
Give me a... Oh god.
This is sort of why I hesitated to have Lee come over to talk, because let me tell you, talking is my strong suit.
True.
I'm so busy over
okay.
here.
You can give me a bad flip. I'll live.
Give me to see how they feel. Give me empathy and presence.
Okay, so I get a whole 2 cards.
3.
3? I thought my presence is 1, and I'm healthy, so that's 2. Where's the third one?
Presence and... Oh, that's a good point. You don't have any, so that would be 2, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, 2.
Weird,
Right.
we haven't done one where you don't have any points in it.
Alright. I've got nothing, and I'm pretty much out of drive.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of face cards left in this deck, so I'm not gonna spend my last drive on what's probably another number. So don't think. Yeah.
So they just kind of have the hand out.
All right.
You give them a sweet high five.
It's a low 5.
No,
it's
I'll
like
give
a
them
little underhand.
Oh yeah,
just-
right.
I mean, I guess I'll just give them the gun and see what I think about that. Or the standard issue phaser.
So you're gonna get rid of the gun?
Yeah, I'll just hand that over.
Oh my god.
Okay,
There you go. You can have that.
It's gone. All right. Damn. You hand them the gun, and they kind of looking away as you hand it to them, to their weird middle hand, and they turn to you and laugh like, "You're either dumb as bricks or you got a lot of faith."
Well, see, the funny thing is, I'm a little bit better with a brick than I am with a gun, so...
They get a chuckle out of them.
Ah.
Alright. So you're, the shuttle, I'm assuming it's your shuttle, got impounded by the Empire.
No.
I won't
That
say
makes sense.
impounded, but at least, taken off the premises. Probably get it from, back from Mr. Schubert over there. Although I don't think he'd be willing to lend it out or give it freely. However, if you're looking to get off planet, might have something for you.
Oh, what would that be?
Like as you were talking, the hand disappears with the spazer, and they don't say anything, but the hand comes back out again, and they kind of just look off with a smirk.
More stuff?
That's how offense works. What are you gonna do
I
about
don't think I have more stuff for you.
Fortunately,
Well.
this building's made of stucco and scratching posts. Not a lot of bricks to be found.
No, I guess not. This is an audit. Let's see. This is an auditorium, right? This
Yeah.
isn't being asked out loud. This is me asking.
It's definitely
the GM.
it's definitely hushed tones.
No, sorry. I mean, like, not. This isn't me talking to the fence. This is
Okay.
me talking to you.
Okay, okay, gotcha.
Right. Yeah. This is an auditorium, which I assume in a high school, college, etc. setting is still used for, even with cat people, some form of sport, which may include some form of sport ball or, sports that use a stick or a bat or something similar.
Are you gonna challenge them to like some kind of sport contest?
I'm gonna do a dunk so good they gotta give me a spaceship.
Yeah.
If they can make this
Oh,
half-court shot, they will get a Nissan Spacefarer.
I was assuming it was going to come down to violence again, and was getting ready to get something to stylishly use, such as a dodgeball, to
Oh, I gotcha. I mean,
But-
from what you can assume, you would assume there's like, you would assume there's equipment. There's like, there are some like, standing chairs. They're mostly just pods. There are tables, stuff like that. Like if you are creative enough, you could find a weapon. If not makeshift. But
Right. Okay. I think before I go out and start doing anything like that, I'll report to Ashley of what I've learned.
Okay.
I assume
Ashley.
the zoomies have ended at this point, right?
Yeah, it's gone from that. It's now playing like Space Angel, will you be mine? So that's happening. You go over and you see that Ashley is kind of lounging in a lounge pod next to Stephania, who's Stephania kind of looks out of it. They got like big ass pupils on them right now. And Ashley, I want you to flip a card.
Just one card?
Just one card.
Alright. Wonderful. It's a nothing card.
Okay, I'm gonna say you're kind of feeling a little bit like, it's like it's weird, like like you ate like this kibble that like a little bit of this kibble Stephania was sharing with you, and you feel kind of weird.
Hey Lee, I'm feeling, you know what I mean?
Looks
Man,
at
this-
Ashley, looks at the
Wow.
hyper dilated pupils of the cat next to you, just, yeah, I think I understand what you mean.
Yeah, but I feel like it could be feeling it. Shush,
That was
baby.
Stephania.
I know, shush, baby.
Oh my god, I can't believe. Oh my god, I can't believe I got your signature. A contract's like it's like an autograph that has legal weight to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna think
But
about that
I
later.
can't keep it. I gotta file it. Oh my god.
You know what also has weight to it, Ashley? Our ship, which I've learned at least roughly where it is.
You have?
No,
Ellie.
don't worry. We're having such a good time.
Shh. Hey, relax, babe.
Okay.
Relax, babe. We're gonna be all right. I just gotta talk to Lee over here. You sit pretty, all right?
Oh god, but I'm not as pretty as you. You're so pretty.
I know. It's not your fault. It's okay.
I'm gonna curl up. And they
Okay,
curl
you
up,
do that.
and they got their little paws out, and they got their beans
Aw.
tucked in, but they're like,
All right. Okay, I'm gonna leave her for a second.
Okay,
Delete.
as you leave her there, you notice a couple other Catonians, kind of around the area. They're some are in the same sort of shape, some are a bit more alert. You do not see any sign of Tuff or Taffany.
Okay, hopefully that's a good sign, but it's probably not.
It depends
Yeah,
on your.
probably
It
not.
depends on your. I think. on your values, I feel.
Well, I couldn't vibe check her, so I don't know what's up with her. She seemed kind of down, so like it might not be good.
Would you like to look around for them, or would you like to go with Lee?
Well, I want to hear first what Lee has to say, and then we can decide from there.
I mean, luckily that's pretty short. Surprising no one, the person here who works for the Evil Empire looked outside, saw an Evil Empire ship, and repossessed it, which, I mean, I suppose turnabout's fair play, right? We did steal it not even 24 hours ago, so having it stolen back is what it is. But if we want to know exactly where it's at, probably going to need to go through that recruiting table, and it'll be a rough repeat of last time, except for hopefully without the threat of being vented out into space.
Well, is there an alternative way to get off, or is that pretty much our only hope?
The shady fence in the trench coat claims to know a way out.
I don't
really
see any. I don't see like a picket fence or chain link or, you know, like.
Yeah.
I mean,
you have none of those types of fences, but you can keep listing some if you want. We will say, like, without breaking stride.
Stephamiah turns back and rolls over.
We will say that one over there. I don't really have anything else to bribe with. Maybe you can.
I mean,
convince.
There are goods and there are services, so who knows what could happen.
Yeah. Well, I think what Lee is trying to say is, like, you're the one who can get people to do stuff with words, right? So if you want to try that approach, I'm fine with it. But I don't think I'm the one to do it.
Okay.
Oh, and if you do it, make sure you don't anger them too much because they have a gun.
What?
At least we both have guns, right?
Right? Right, Lee?
Wait, what?
Lee?
Huh?
We both have guns, right, Lee?
I have this wrench.
Where'd your gun go?
Oh, that guy has it.
Wrench. I'm gonna say wrench, and I'm gonna say that's +1 melee. Actually, no, that already. You know what? I'm gonna say that's +1 engineering.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah. That
really is more of an improvised weapon than it is an actual weapon.
Yeah. Engineering.
And that was it.
That's fine. So, what would you like to do?
Okay, well... I kind of don't want to go do the same thing we did with the recruitment table in the mall and do it here. And then...
You don't have to be head on. You could perhaps, sneak, cause a distraction. You could go to the fence.
Yeah,
I mean,
how far can they tow a giant spaceship on hover, and how far would it get? You could probably just get back in. I don't know.
I mean, you don't know where exactly it is, but Lee assumes from what the fence said that it might still be on the premises if the recruitment officer is here. So who knows?
All right, let's tell Lee we're gonna try to bounce. I whisper so Stephamiah not hear me.
Wait,
okay,
tell who we're trying to bounce? Because I'm right, or again, whispering. Tell who? Because
tough.
Okay, sounds good.
Where's
that cat at?
We're not gonna go to the end of that side quest. You guys can do whatever you want. It's fine.
I thought we're trying to find Tough. He's gone, right? So.
I mean, you don't see him. Would you like to look around to see if you find him?
Right. I'm trying to look to find him.
Okay,
so... we're gonna leave, but I'm sure something's gonna happen once we find him.
If you'd like to find... Just take a look around, see if you find Tough. I'm gonna say Taffany. Give me wit and investigation.
Okay.
Yeah. Or investigation space-wise.
Alright, I'm good.
Actually, you know what? Just investigation.
Ah, shit. Alright.
And that can be either of you.
All right, I got a 2. I have 2 cards. What about you? What would you
Oh,
be doing?
You have 2? Okay. I have 4, so I can do
Okay.
4.
Go
Now
ahead.
it's my turn. 2, 3, 4. Wow, 3 successes.
Wow. Okay. You
Oh, nice.
you you notice pretty apparently that Tough is by the punch table. And he's kind of like just standing around looking kind of lost. And at the other side, kind of near like the entrance to the litter room, there is Taffany, and she kind of like she has some tissues, and she's kind of like wiping her eyes.
What the hell happened here?
Who knows?
Tuft? What the hell happened here?
Do you go up to him and ask that?
Yes.
Uh,
Tuft? What the hell happened here?
Well, I was, we got our pictures and we got in here, and I was like, I'm gonna, slap up the boys, and she was something about, of course you would. I was like, what is that about? I was like, you're wearing that shirt, and he's like, I'm like, it says feline body inspector. It's like, oh, so you only like bodies? Like, no, it's like a play on the
Oh no.
Feline Bureau of Investigation. And he's like, it's like, well, why did you wear it to prom? This is prom. I was like, well, I was trying to wear a tuxedo thing. It's like, oh, you have a tuxedo shirt. I see how it is. And she kind of just stormed off. Orange Cats. What can we do?
Wait. Is she orange and he's not orange?
They were both. Yeah, Taffany and Stephamiah were both orange cats, and he's like a long hair like gray cat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You can't just say that. Even I know that.
I will clarify, when you flipped Joker for checking
No,
out his
I know.
outfit, this is where it's coming up.
I ruined his day by not vibe checking his outfit
Yeah. It's all
properly.
your fault, Ashley.
Yeah, it's definitely not Tuft's fault. It's my fault completely.
For being a closed-minded bigot. Yeah, okay, it's fine. For being a boy. Okay, so he looks like, yeah, I want to say sorry, but I don't know how to do it. I don't know. Maybe if I gotta, I don't know, man. He just starts shrugging and starts drinking more punch.
Whoa, lay off the punch, man. You need to focus. You gotta be like really focused right now, because
I'm focused as AF.
Are you focused?
I'm on the energy of 5,000 cowboys right now. I'm focused AF.
I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna assume you're focused.
All right. Puts down. It's like he kind of like slaps his little kitty cheeks a little bit with his paws. It's really adorable. And he goes, "Okay, I need to show her I've changed. If only there was a way to do it, like I don't know, like some sort of, I don't know. I think it starts with an M. Montague, Macovian.
A makeover?
Makeover. Maybe that's just crazy enough to work."
All right, we don't have a lot of materials here, but I'll work with what I got. I like take down party streamers. I don't know, anything that looks useful. You gotta take off that shirt. You gotta change out of that shirt, and then you're gonna wear this new outfit I'm gonna give you, and you're gonna go apologize.
Okay. And he starts to he pops out a claw in his paw and starts to rip his shirt down the middle.
That was unnecessary.
It's kind of like, it's fair. It's also uncomfortably slow, and some of the Ketonians around are like, "Ayo," and some of them are like, "Ayo," So to make an outfit for Tough, give me.
Charm perform? I don't know.
Charm. I do want to say charm. To make an outfit. It's definitely gonna be perform, but
I gotta say, I'm pretty sure I'm all out of face. I'm all out of face cards, I think.
Well.
Oh no.
I mean, when that happens, you put all your cards back in, shuffle, and then you draw from there, from whatever you were missing.
Well, I think what Nova means is that There's
mean,
still deck, but no.
Do you
want
to do the outfit now, or do you want to do something else? I mean, also, this is just to cheer up and get back together, Tough and Taffany. It might not get you a ship, as far as you know.
Yeah, it's probably not gonna give me a ship. Well, a different kind of ship. Yeah.
Hey. Okay.
Hey.
So, to make an outfit, I'm gonna say
How many
it is
cards?
to make a very cute, sort of like adorable outfit. Give me charm, perform.
Okay. Let's see. Charm is 4, and then perform is 2, 6, healthy 7.
How many cards do you have left?
Too many.
Oh no.
I know, right? There's probably gonna be a Joker in here. God damn it. Well.
Okay.
Oh wait. Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Two jacks. I still had some of those left, but I do have a Joker, so that's like
Oh no.
another Joker. But I have 2 successes. I don't know. Come on, pull it together, Tuft.
Okay, so you get together, you make like a duct tape, in theory, like a duct tape tuxedo out of the streamers and balloons you've done, and you know what? It looks charming. It's like, it looks very standard, but it looks nice. It's like, yeah, I get it. It's not gonna win him any awards, but he gets it.
It's gonna look better than his current outfit. And I think that's all that matters right now.
You do
Or
that.
somewhat better.
Okay, so you do that. It's like, all right, well, thank you. I'm gonna go to Taffany and we'll get things back together. This'll work, and it's the people you meet in adult high school, they'll stay with you the rest of your life, and maybe be your spouse. Okay, let's go.
Oh my god.
And he begins to walk away from it, and one of the balloons you have used for the outfit, it catches on something unseen, and it pops, and everyone goes quiet and alert. The music stops. There's not even like a record scratch. It just stops.
Oh, I was gonna say record scratch. But
Not
no,
even
not
that. It just stops. And everyone is high, alert. Their backs are arched. They are looking around. They're like, what the fuck was that?
Maybe they shouldn't have balloons at this party then.
Full of Catonians. Everyone.
If you're so...
Everyone, even the people who were like zoinked out on Nip, they are like, huh? All the Catonians are on edge, and they're like, kind of like, what the fuck? You do notice, however, that the fence and the recruitment officers, they're not as like, they're more freaked out that everyone stood still than they are the pop. So they're just like, okay. So everyone's just kind of there. That's where you're at right now. So you just ruined the vibe of this party, basically.
I'm gonna... I gotta go to the bathroom. Bye.
Okay.
Just disappear.
You go to the litter room.
Oh no, not a litter room. Ew.
Don't worry, it's segmented. Don't worry. There's stalls.
Okay. Stalls with just like sand in them.
Yeah. What else would there be?
One of those. Have you seen those fancy cat litter? They're like crystals or whatever that change color when the pee's there.
Oh, I've heard of that. I thought it was the sandbox room.
We gotta go to the powder room. Bye. And take Lee's hand and go to the bathroom.
Okay.
What did you do?
It's just a balloon. I don't know why they're all so freaked out.
Well, kind of killed the vibes.
Yeah, I know. This is kind of an off day for me.
It really seems like it, actually.
It's a Joker-heavy day.
Who was that? Who said that?
from one of the other stalls somewhere.
Just one of those Joker heavy days, I guess. So if you maybe keep it down, I'm trying to, build a sandcastle, as it were.
Right. Oh my god, what a great euphemism. Try to be quiet, but these guys have so but good hearing. Anyway, I think it might still work out between Tuft and Taffany, but I don't know for sure. But also, I don't want to go out there because everybody's staring at me.
Wait, isn't that what you do like all the time and have people stare at you?
Yeah, but it's in a very negative way. I don't know if you saw, but they were like very upset.
I cannot
Usually
stand.
people are upset.
I cannot. This is not the guy in the stall. This is like
Okay.
this is the voice of GM. I have
Okay.
I just crumble at any sign of criticism or negative attention.
You what? You scribbled out?
Sorry. I just crumble at any sign of criticism or negative attention.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Crumble.
I'm just yes-anding. I'm not in there. Okay.
Got it. Usually the attention's not on me like that. Anyway, well, we gotta find the spaceship, but also I gotta wait till I see the story wrapped up.
All right, so we have.
I mean, you don't have to, but it's like I'm just trying to
We already
accommodate.
We did 9/10 of this side quest. I need to see it through.
All right.
The way I see it, there's two things we can do.
Okay.
Either you can go out there and do the thing you usually do on your phone, but on the stage where that music is, and get everyone riled up again and back into the party sort of vibes. Or I can go out there and deck the recruiter and see where that chaos brings us.
Damn.
Why? Why do you think that would be a good idea? Why is that one of our
I don't know,
options?
I'm
I don't know.
also
Seems
asking
like a lot
that.
of people don't like the evil empire, so maybe they'll be like, "Whoa, crazy!"
Oh.
You'd be punching out a teacher.
I mean,
Right? So they'll be like, "Whoa,
I mean,
crazy."
it's a recruitment officer. It's not a teacher, as
Yeah.
far as you know.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like some kind of side gig this teacher was doing.
I'm not saying it's a good idea. I'm just saying these are the two options that are in my mind right now.
I mean, you don't know what either path really lies in store. Like, there's the
It's true.
possibility of getting the keys, quote unquote, keys to the spaceship. There's the possibility of getting a quest reward for, finishing Tuft's quest. Who knows?
All right. Well, I'll try to do that party idea, but if that fails, then you can deck the recruiter.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, the last person Lee punched out was one of the recruitment officers, and it did kill them.
Oh my god! Don't kill them. By the
I'll
way.
try, but sometimes you just draw.
Listen,
too
there
many
was a
face cards.
there was a preliminary attack for that, so they were already pretty worn down. Okay, so you would like to pump up the crowd and get like a party going.
Pump up the jam.
You
pump it up.
wanna do the ending of Footloose with them. Footloose.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's
And
try to do that.
or when Marty McFly played Johnny B. Good.
And then he took credit for writing the song.
You guys might not like this, but I sure your kittens would. Okay. So I'm gonna say you get out there and the band is slowly starting to get back into it. They're kind of just retuning their stuff. Everyone's kind of slowly relaxing or milling about. No one's really doing any zoomies. You do notice, however,
Okay.
that Tuff is with Taffany, and they're kind of talking. Taffany's kind of curled up beside Tuff, who's sitting against the wall, and they seem like they're chatting.
Okay, that's that's better.
Yeah,
It's not terrible.
she appears to have stopped crying, as far as you can tell.
Oh,
So,
thank God. Okay.
to get up on the stage and to rile up the crowd, to get them in a party mood, give me charm and either perform or persuasion.
Okay, let me see how many. Okay, so I got 3 cards left. Charm and Charm and persuasion, you said?
Persuasion or perform, so it's either one.
Okay, so this is the same in each. Okay, so
You do have
4.
you do have full drive and a hero point.
I probably will try to drive if I don't succeed here, because I
Okay.
can do that after, right?
Yeah.
So 4, 5, 6, 7, healthy 8. Okay, that's a decent amount of cards, right? Okay, so let's see.
Hold
Let's
on.
flip over
No, that
these-
would be no. It's 7.
Sorry.
Why is it?
Oh, 7. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
All right. Flip. 1, 2, 3. Okay, one of those 3 was a king, which is good. Now I gotta shuffle the deck again
Okay.
and draw 4 more cards. Okay. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
Shuffle,
I
shuffle,
want to
shuffle.
believe.
1, 2,
got this.
3, 4. Okay, so I got 2 kings.
2 kings.
2 successes.
Okay, so you get up on stage. No one really tries to stop. Well, like one person's like, hey, you're not supposed to be. But you take the microphone before they really say anything, and you do what?
Maybe what I do, I was trying to pump up the jam, but I think I choose like maybe a slower song, one that I've been, my karaoke song. I start singing it,
Okay, what song?
and maybe, okay, the first one that came to mind, I'm not saying it's a good choice, but it's like, what is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Very appropriate for like
Okay.
the situation with
Alright.
Taft and with the couple. Don't hurt me no more.
People are kind of snickering as it starts to play, and people are like, kind of like, wait a minute, is that Ashley? Some people are like, kind of like, oh my god, is that Ashley? They take out their phones, start taking pictures. But as you're
God, I hope
singing
it's
and
not-
you're ignoring all the flashes and criticism, people are starting to get into it. Yeah, they're starting to get into it.
Yeah, they start like bopping their heads. Dun, dun, dun.
And you did choose a song where the defense and the evil Empire recruiter kind of just like look away. It's like, oh god, not this song. So they don't notice you. And
Okay. Oh,
It
they
started-
choose not to notice
yeah,
me.
they choose not to. It's like avoid eye contact. Avoid lace contact. None of the evil Empire people have visible eyes, so.
Oh, that's true.
So, yeah, the crowd's starting to get back into it. It's not as bustling, rather, as it was.
Not Boston.
Not. So, there's this. Okay, so side tangent. In my town where I live, there is a car with the license plate, which I think is supposed to, like, read out as Busy Mom,
Oh.
but it's not. There's no U in it, there's 2 S's.
Uh-huh.
So it just spells. I just read it as Bussy Mom.
Bossy.
No.
And I see it every so often, and it's like, oh my god. But you can't really share a license plate like that because then people know where I live. Supposedly,
true.
in theory.
I mean, it's a big world, so.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's funny though.
yeah. Think about it all the time.
Too
So,
often.
yeah.
Too often.
So, that happens. And you kind of see that. You look over to where Taffany and Tuff are, and they're kind of like. They look a bit more happy. They're kind of just like resting. So the party is kind of going back into swing.
Alright, I see what I can do.
Okay, so what would you like to do?
Right, now we need to get
Do
back
you
to
wanna-
doing the thing that we were
do you
going
wanna,
to do
like,
before
take-
you-
I'm gonna say one option, perhaps take the party to the next level, or perhaps while the recruitment officer and the fans are kind of, avoiding the embarrassment, getting secondhand embarrassment. Would you like to perhaps, I don't know, snoop around there? What would you like to do? Those are just options. Many different ways to solve problems here.
That's true. We could snoop around, see if we can just find the ship instead of,
Hmm.
Instead of
Violence
giving
and
guy
rape.
guns.
Instead of what?
Instead of giving a random stranger some guns.
It's fine. I don't even know what it was called anymore because it's no longer on my sheet. So
I mean, Nova has another one of those guns as well, so Nova, yeah.
I do. And I have a taser. So I guess we do have 2 weapons still, if you want one of them.
no,
May I have one?
I
No.
But Lee is better without a gun.
True, but the gun does give you
That's
+1
probably
firearms.
right.
That's true. +1 to my +0 firearms.
Yeah, so if you get a gun,
Yeah.
it doesn't have +1 gun, you can use it better.
It's true. It's true.
But,
Yeah.
okay, what would you like to do?
I mean, I'm not opposed to doing a quick, while everyone's attention is either on the stage or pointedly off of it, trying to slip in to one of the hallways and do a quick lap around the school, try to see if I can find anywhere that would store
Okay.
a shuttle. Try to...
Alright, if you would
No.
like to do that, I want to say give me agility and investigation.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See what we got. We got 1 king, and
One
that's
king?
it.
Okay, do you want to use anything for that, or?
I only have 1 drive, and I don't think many things left in this deck. So
You have
I
a
think
hero
I'll,
point.
I'll hold on to it.
Okay.
Well, that's true.
You look around and you
Um.
do not find the Evil Empire shuttle. But you run around, you see the parking lot, and you notice that in addition to like hover cars and space unicycles, there are definitely a couple shuttlecrafts here
Hmm.
that
We
perhaps
could just
you could
Yeah.
carjack if you want.
always possible really ruin someone's prom night,
Yeah. You know,
unless it belongs to the fence or the recruiters.
you never know.
You never know.
So yeah,
Alright.
you find some.
We check the
shuttlecrafts.
license plates. Check the license plates. Does one of them say the fence? Or recruiter or shoe?
Bussy fence. Yeah.
Fussy fence.
Do you want to
Yeah,
do
if
that?
I
or-
check the license plate. If I check the license plates, or the back, do any of them have the Evil Empire bumper stickers?
All right, I'm
or-
gonna say that is intelligence. To do that, that is intelligence investigation.
All right, I got 7 this time. All right, there we go. We got 2 successes.
2 successes. You definitely some of the license plate and bumper stickers of the shuttles, at least. None of them seem for the Empire or anything. One, however, does say "I break for Ashley," which is weird.
Oh my god. That is weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so there's that. But like, none of them really appear to be that. One of them in particular, however, appears to be like super decked out. Like it's like top of the line spacecraft. It looks like it could like
Okay.
it's got like a double warp drive, cup holders, the works.
Cup holders. Man,
Yeah.
that is
Wow.
tempting, but I feel really guilty about ruining the
I mean, it
vibes on
costs a lot of
prom.
money, and you assume it's from a rich person, so. you know,
Rich people don't have feelings. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. I mean, that's the risk you take. Life is full of uncertainties.
Yeah, it's true. I'll report back. It's not like I was gonna steal it right now and then
Mhm.
like,
Okay.
you know,
Okay.
I'll return back to Ashley, say, well, our shuttle, which is their shuttle, is nowhere to be seen. At least not that I could find.
You tell that to Ashley between sets, and
Yeah,
Ashley,
well,
do you want to do another
assumed
song?
Ashley wasn't going to be up there for too long.
I
but
mean,
maybe that's okay.
Ashley, what do you think?
I mean,
You only got it started. You only got the party started. You didn't like get it bumping.
I know, but I don't know if I can. Because I feel like I need at least 3 successes to get this party going.
I mean, it is. You got a solid base right now. Do you want to try and get it? Try get it going.
I don't. I guess I could. I don't. That might help me with my popularity, but I don't know if it'll help our cause as a whole. I'm like just doing a party while Blee's doing all the work.
You never know. I mean,
yeah, you never know. Maybe you
Okay,
sing so well,
well-
you win.
maybe you got to take into account like how much you've done and like how late into the session it is.
All right. Sure. I'll do one last attempt at bringing up the party. But if I bomb this, it's gonna be so bad.
It is. You do have an anti-joker, so.
Oh yeah, I
Excuse me.
forgot
All right.
about that. Man, I should have used that earlier.
I mean, you might as well use it. It's once per session and it resets every session.
Yeah.
So okay.
Yeah,
So-
I just forgot it existed.
Yeah. So
All
I
right.
mean,
Oops.
depends
I
on
will
what happens.
do. What's a good prom closer song? Or like a
For
You know what?
Bohemian
Never
Rhapsody.
mind.
Oh.
Oh, that's true. Like everybody sings to that.
Yeah. So
Um,
I'm gonna say do a flip
Mhm.
on that. It's gonna be charm perform. I'm assuming that's gonna be charm perform. Or if you just want to give like a really impassioned speech, like, "Hey guys, it's the end of the semester. You got this shit. I will accept like charm empathy."
oh,
It depends on what you want to do.
I do have a better. I have a pretty good empathy.
Or you can lie.
Lie?
Or you-
What would I
well,
lie about?
Hey guys, you got
hey,
this. Parentheses.
Hey guys,
lie.
it's me, Ashley. I've lost my space shuttle. If anyone wants to,
that would
if anyone
be-
wants to like give me theirs or like let me borrow it, I'll be sure to give it right back. But you gotta to make that work. However, you need to make sure you do not bring it back. Have no intention to bring it back, or else it's not a lie.
Right.
So what would you like to
lie
do?
my ass off. I know. Okay,
mean,
so I
no
I
one,
want to
mean,
do.
besides being on the people will know you're on the planet. It doesn't mean you have to like immediately leave planet. But it
Right,
does increase
yeah,
your
yeah.
chances of the evil empire following you. So,
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
and also
I
Taffany, as far as you're aware, has a rich dad.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Many avenues to explore.
Okay, I am going to attempt to get the crowd in like one big song, but also sort of like lead the party, the whole party outside to sort of like move. It's like a dance number,
Oh,
right?
like a
where you
conga
kind
line.
of move three and yeah, like a conga line, right? Except we're
I
not
get what
doing
you're
like
saying.
yeah, so we have more distraction and eyes to like see potentially where this hidden spacecraft is. Does that make sense?
I'm just surprised you guys want to get the evil empire spacecraft so badly. I mean, if that's what you want to do, if you want to get everyone out so you can like or distract them in some way, go for it.
Okay. Why not?
Oh wait,
I've
hold
already
on.
found out.
Sorry, I was just reading. Your crit increases by 1 if you have otherworldly, so I gotta add that to your sheet. I turned down your crit, and now as we're getting later into the session, I'm keep upping it back up. Now
I
you're at
know.
6.
So wait, what's
It's right now is
Okay,
at
okay,
6.
I'm
Maybe that's why I thought. Maybe I thought that's why it was 9. This math is hard.
it is hard.
It's
I don't
true.
blame you.
Yeah. Okay. So there you go.
Oh.
So
Okay, everybody, let's make this a prom night we're gonna remember for the rest of the semester into next semester. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I go into like I don't know what's appropriate song in real life?
I think like Uptown Funk.
Yeah, that's like a dancing
Okay,
where you're
so
walking.
if you would like to
kinda
do that,
thing.
it's going to be perform.
Yeah.
Okay, give
Okay,
me
perform.
charm, perform. Also, hold on, let me double
All right,
check.
and then
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Excuse me. 4 and then 5, 6. Is this a 7 again?
A 7 because you're healthy and you have full
Yes.
drive.
Okay.
And here,
Yes, I will. The hero point, so I have to like say something cool before I put it.
No, that's for catchphrase. Hero point is just it gives you 2 extra draws. We can only use 1 hero point every action.
Okay, I will do.
So
hero
if you want to
point, so
like, if you want to go with a bang, you could, possibly just spend everything you have now. It depends. It depends. It's what
yeah,
what you want.
I'm gonna spend everything right
Damn,
now.
they're spending everything
These
right now.
these pussies are gonna
Whoa!
pop.
Damn!
Whoa.
I might have to ask you to flip for catchphrase on that, but I'm gonna allow it.
Okay. So what is that? 9 with the hero card?
With the hero point, I would say spend your drive first before you do hero point.
Okay, so
How much?
what?
Wait, how many have you flipped so far?
Well, I'm on my new deck again, so I've only
Okay.
flipped 4 from the new deck.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So so I'm gonna roll the 7 first.
Okay.
Or well, flip the 7.
Yeah, it's same thing.
Ooh! I got 1 success and 1 joker. I'm gonna use that anti-joker to just.
Technically,
Yeah.
that would be
Right.
on Mordio to do because they
Yeah,
have their picture.
you know what? But
Oh.
I'll use it because,
Yeah, go for it.
like you said, there's only one secession anyway, so
Okay.
yeah, I'll use that now.
So
Don't
how
flip
many
your
was
other
that?
joker.
So sorry, what?
So how many successes are you on off that 7?
So just 1 success from
Okay.
the 7.
Do you want to bump it up?
Yes, I do.
Okay. You want to spend drive?
I will spend drive.
Okay.
How much drive do I have?
You
Is
have-
that just give me 1?
It's 1 flip, so you can
1
spend as
flip.
much as you want per action.
Okay. Okay, another success, but I need more.
I will say that this is stacking on your first flip with the karaoke you did.
Right. But this might be one of my last flips, so I wanna keep going, right? Can I do that?
You can. You can do as many as you
Okay.
We don't know that
Right.
it's going to be your last flip, though. That's a gamble.
You'll pick up the slack, right?
I have 2 cards in my deck, but yeah, I could.
Okay.
Okay. No, I gotta get this. All right. Well,
What would
my other drive didn't give
Ashley
me.
do?
She would want this to succeed. She needs to redeem herself. Everybody's like, oh, her makeup's so plain. Oh, I don't think that's really her. Oh, she said catnip. What the hell? Like she's gotta like redeem herself here.
Indeed. So how many drive did you spend?
So far 2, and I only got 1 extra success, so that's 2 successes.
So that's a total of 2 for this roll.
yes.
Okay.
Can I? Can I use the hero points or no?
You can.
Good if you get 2
And that's
extra
2.
flips.
2 extra flips.
Okay, so
Come
you
on,
can spend
come
it.
on. Ah, fuck! I didn't get it. All right, just the 2.
All
Just
right.
the 2 then.
You
Okay.
flipped like
I mean, you
12
already have the
cards and you got
crowd.
2 successes.
No, I flipped 9, 10, 11. Okay, so almost 12. but
I
not
mean,
so,
that
twelve.
yeah,
would
I said
that would that's gonna prime me up for your next action. So who knows? I mean, but 2 successes with the other 2 you had for the last flip. I'm gonna say the crowd is like, it's bumping right now. It's like people are doing choreographed dance numbers they didn't know they had in them. It's straight, like I say, bussin'.
I see.
So everyone is just having a great time. And you noticed
Um,
out in the middle, Tough and Taffany, they're having a great time too. And as you notice them, you notice that Taffany starts to pull up on Tough, starts to give him a little kiss.
Gasp.
Yes.
Yes,
I did this.
I'm the god of love.
I mean, in a way, you did. You caused the fight, and then you resolved the fight.
Damn.
So-
Yep. People are too reliant on influencers.
This is literally just like Back to the Future, more than one way.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so you're there, you do that, and then you finish your song, whatever, and then someone beside you, a small Catonian beside you, hands you an envelope. It's like
And the winner is.
you open it and it says, "Prom King, Prom Queen, Tough and Taffety."
Oh, gasp.
Everybody clapped.
Yeah.
Get up on here. Get up, king and queen. Come up here.
They like, oh, what? Us? Oh, and they climb up the stairs on the side of the stage, and you hand them the crowns that were handed to you by the small Catonian again, who looks very disgruntled. And yeah, they did it. They won the prom queen and king.
We did it.
And they hand you one more thing, and you realize the little small Catonian hands you one more thing, and you notice it's a pair of keys.
You've won a brand new hover vehicle. What is this key for?
Give me a flip. No, I have to tell you.
Okay.
I'll just tell you. It's the name
Okay.
brand of a shuttle, the Astromech Super Glide. You know that it's not it doesn't have warp drive, but it can get you off a planet. However, this is for the prom queen and queen, the prom king and queen, and they are looking at you. So what do you do?
I say that, and guess what? You've won yourself a brand new shuttle vehicle. And then I list off all the things with it.
Yeah. Much jazz.
I say, I say all the details that I say, and a personal photo shoot with me, Ashley.
You say that over the loudspeaker?
Yeah, I say that after. And that's just to everybody.
Like,
yeah,
It's
you
like
want
a
this-
personal one for those two, not for everyone else.
Yeah, for these two, I try to get it so to be like, okay, you're gonna still stick with me because Tough owes us, right? He still owes us. He's got to get us
Mhm.
off planet. He's gonna use his new vehicle with his new babe and get us off planet.
Okay, so you say that, and you notice that you said Ashley
Yep.
on a loudspeaker in an auditorium where there is an evil Empire recruitment officer
Right.
and two
Right.
infantries. And
Right.
you look back to it, and the shoe has turned its laces towards you, and you notice the infantry are kind of like talking amongst themselves, talking to each other, and you feel like you're done
Right
short.
now. You forget a
What a
first
great
shot.
audience! We gotta go!
Yeah.
Good night.
Yay! And everyone starts clapping, and like they're kind of huddling. They're kind of crowding around the stage, so it's making it difficult for the officers and the infantry to get there. So,
Okay, can I also use them to crowd surf? They carry me.
Yeah,
yeah, I'm gonna say to crowd surf. I'm gonna assume Lee is also on stage to get them all.
Or at least like standing like next to the stairs in that bouncer sort of way, or like security sort of way, right? So like.
Okay, so to get them
Yeah.
to crowd surf, I'm gonna say Ashley. That is gonna be a charm agility. No, actually, hold on. Charm, athletics.
Oh no. Catch me! And I like fall flat on my face.
Actually, you know what? Give me charm persuasion. And I will remind
Okay.
you that you have an ultimate otherworldly that you can use space-wise in place of empathy, lying, and persuasion. So
Oh, hell yeah. Then I'll
this
do
is the
that.
finale of this session. So
If the finale of the session. Catch me! Alright, let's see how this goes. 1, 2, 3, 4,
so if that's for
Healthy
space-wise, that's gonna be 8
5.
by my count.
6, 7, 8. Okay, 8 skill. Stop that. Right. Flip, 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 flip. Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 successes and 1 joker.
Wow. Well, anti-Joker's gone, so can't do anything
But I
with
mean,
that
4
one.
successes is pretty good.
Yeah.
Right?
So I'm gonna say you, Tough, and Taffany, you do a crowd surf. You crowd surf all the way to the entrance. Everyone is very respectful in the places they are placing their paws. It's possibly the best crowd surf for the best, least invasive crowd surf anyone has ever done. However, Lee is still by the stage.
All right.
And as
luckily-
Lee goes to jump, everyone's kind of dispersed and like starts dancing again. Starts dancing in zoomies again.
Ah, well,
And
luckily,
definitely,
the recruiters. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well,
they come after me.
they're starting to go towards the stage right now. Actually, they are going towards Ashley and company. You're kind of by yourself right now, and the fence kind of milling about around you, chuckling to themselves.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I will use my strength as a. No, never mind. It's not my strength. I don't have that good stats in it. I was gonna say, you know what? Lee is clearly not their object of attention right now, right?
Yeah.
So maybe instead of booking it like I was originally thinking, or trying to do the same sort of quick evasion,
Yeah.
Lee will casually cross the dance floor, going in the same direction. Just needs to be a little bit faster than the recruiters.
Okay.
Slip out the door behind the rest of the group, again, very casual like, and then just block the door with something, whether that's like, pulling a set of lockers over, pulling a desk over, something
That's
just to slow
fire
them down.
hazard.
Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds like the ending of Carrie, but there are other exits.
There has to be other exits, right?
You're just like closing the entrance that's closest to the group.
Yes, just this one. All I'm trying to do is just buy an extra 30 seconds, right? Nothing that's impossible to open.
Okay, give me agility, sneaking.
All right. Agility, sneaking. I'm really good at this, and by that I mean I have basically nothing.
Yeah.
We get 1, 2, 3, which is nothing.
Okay.
No jokers, no successes.
All right, so you do it, and
see.
you reach
Oh, actually, I guess I still have my hero point
hero
and drive
point
yet
and 1
left
drive,
as well.
from what I understand.
All right. Well, let's start with the drive. Nothing. I'm at a fresh deck now.
Okay.
Where I was 2 cards ago. And I'll try that hero point, which gives me 1 king.
1 king.
So
Yeah.
Yep. So 1 success.
You do it. You don't do it sneakily. You're definitely doing like a power walk. It's a little bit frantic, but you do get there before the evil Empire goons do, and they definitely notice. Like they definitely suspect you of something. So do you want to bar the door?
Yeah, I'll just whatever the nearest heavy object is going in front of the door, and then no more power walking.
Give me to lock the door. Wit engineering.
All right.
And you do have that wrench plus 1 engineering.
All right. Well, that plus 1 engineering unfortunately bit me in this case because the 8th card was a joker, but I have 3 successes from before that. So
Okay.
I got 3 successes and a joker.
I'm gonna say
any jokers.
Okay. I'm gonna say you do. You managed to bar it. You can't find anything in sight to really do it. But then you remember you have a wrench, so you could possibly sacrifice your wrench.
Is that the Joker? Like spend the wrench to do it?
Yes, but also I am looking at your ultimates. You have Spuck Tape, which let me double check
which
on
lets
that.
me.
Hold on, let me double check.
I believe that lets me recover stuff somehow, right?
Spuck Tape. Hold on. If a useful item would be broken, lost, or otherwise destroyed, you may use this ability to recover it. So if you want to spuck tape it instead, you can.
Yeah, I'll do that. So we'll leave the wrench behind, and then 5 minutes from now, I will pull out a suspiciously similar looking wrench. How it got here?
I mean, I was gonna say just use the spuck tape to tape the door up.
Oh, literally.
Yeah. I mean, I can say that's what does it instead. So you get to keep your wrench, and you've used your spuck tape. There you go.
Yep.
And you are now
you
all
get that
in...
nice spuck tape pull sound effect. Oops, quick wrap.
Yeah.
And then,
it's like, it's either like precisely sealed, or it's just like a web of it. You've just done it like cartoon style.
Yeah.
Like you're
like not trying to put something impervious, just to buy us enough time to get in the shuttle.
For 3 successes,
or get back in the car.
I'm gonna say they're gonna be stuck in there for a long time, and they're gonna spend a little longer than necessary because they're very adamant in going through that door instead of finding an alternate route.
Sounds good.
Okay, so you were all...
So as soon as that's done, I'll jog up to Ashley and the other two and just like trying not to ruin the vibes for the other two, but give at least Ashley a look, being like, we need to get going.
Yeah. So you're out there, and Taffany is crying tears of joy. It's like, oh my god, I can't believe we did it. Toph, that was amazing. I don't know how, but we did it. It's like, yeah, it's a little hazy there, but I don't care if I'm prom king. I'm just glad I was able to cheer you up, because I can't stand to see you cry. And then she's like, oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Why'd you do that? Oh my god. So that happens, and they're just kind of like, can't believe we won. We got this shuttle. He looks to you, is like, I'm glad we got our car, but a shuttle is a shuttle. So I'm gonna wait for Nova on that, but Skittle did just do a turtle and activated your Fugi, and it looked like Nova's Fugi did the turtle.
Oh, oops.
No, it was amazing. Precious moment. Gotta live for those. So
it's like, yes, this shuttle is yours, but
I know. You guys helped me. This wouldn't be possible without you guys. So he looks to Lee. He's like, here, catch. And he throws you the key.
Oh, okay. I was
Lee,
gonna say.
Lee, I need you to flip. I need you to flip for that though.
All right, I'll try.
Give me agility athletics to catch the keys.
All right. Just a one success,
but it takes you it bounces off your paws a couple times, but you catch it.
Yeah. Not a clumsy catch, but a catch all the same.
Yeah. And you press the button, it goes whoop whoop, and you notice it is actually the super fancy shuttle that you noticed before.
The one that I decide not to steal, and it's now ours, guilt-free.
Yeah. You get in. You say your byes to Lee and Toph, or not? I'm sorry, not Lee and Toph.
No, yeah, I'm saying actually goodbye.
Man, me and Ashley are going across the universe. So you say your goodbyes to Toph and Taffany.
Well, it's nice working with you.
See ya.
Like I don't really know you.
Stay out of
It's like nice working with you, Toph. Don't really know you, but you both seem nice.
I'll friend you on Facebook.
Well,
stay out of trouble, Lee.
Wait, not Lee. I'm Lee.
Oh, sorry. No, I'm
we're not
I'm gonna get
leaving
confused.
me behind.
Yeah, we're leaving Lee behind.
No.
Listen, rabbits and cats, they look very similar. Okay, so you get on the ship.
Stay out of trouble, Tuft. Yes.
Okay.
Stay out of trouble. Enjoy your car.
We sure will. So you get on the shuttle, and it's like a luxury model. It's like got some nice legroom, but it is, however, like a leisure shuttle. It's not really for warp or planet to planet travel. It will take a while.
Right.
So you get on there, and do you want to take off?
Yeah, we want to take off And though we can't really, like you said, not really for warp or planet to planet, we at least want to get out of this immediate area
Okay.
because we don't want to get caught.
Okay.
And then we'll figure out where a good place to go next is, I guess.
Yeah. I wonder who knows. I don't.
Yeah,
I mean, do you
You
want to
don't.
like
I
maybe
don't.
maybe get you out of the trouble with Ashley and the eagerness the evil empire wants to use them for propaganda? Who knows?
yeah.
You gonna take it straight to them? You gonna find someone to clear your names? Who knows?
Yeah.
So
What the-
to get off planet, give me intelligence piloting. Yeah, intelligence piloting.
All right, let's see. Can I avoid pulling my other Joker?
I believe in you.
5, 6, 7. All right, 2 successes.
Yeah.
Oh wait, well, one's the Queen of Hearts, so I guess.
Oh,
that's
so that's 3.
successes.
Yeah. You achieve liftoff, and the camera swerves around, and just like Back to the Future, you lift off, and you get off planet, and the Space Kings logo appears from your dust. And I think that's it.
Whoa.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right.
What an episode.
You guys got a ship, and as far as you're concerned, it's now yours.
Yay!
And
Nice. We gotta name it then.
Oh, you do. What's your
That's
ship
true.
gonna be called?
Oh God.
I'm horrible at naming things on the spot. It's a great question.
You guys. We can come into the next episode or next session with it.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
have to think on
This
it.
has gotta be easier than naming our group in your game, Mario.
Yeah, we're 20 sessions into my non-streamed campaign, and the party still doesn't have a name for themselves.
Oh,
It's-
gotcha.
You know.
It's like
But-
the ending of Mystery Men. They never come to the name Mystery Men.
Hmm.
The chortle
Yeah, I mean,
keeps
honestly,
happening,
that
and
might be
it
what happens.
keeps going in the spooky.
I'm so sorry.
Can
It
I
is
have to,
funny
like-
though.
It is
but-
cool. No, but do you have like a pop version, like a very fast, like 2-frame pop 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 version of that?
I do
Oh
have
my
that.
God, I'm gonna need that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is it for this session of Space Kings. What did y'all think?
It was
I
fun.
like how different it was from the other episode. Just kind of like a fun,
Yeah.
getting to know our characters and work with the character of the episode. You know,
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely
what am I
kind
looking for?
of like Pokemon. It's definitely episodic here, and
Mhm.
where you kind of encounter a problem and like help fix it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think it's like, I think it's fun where, I feel like Ashley kind of failed a lot more than the last session, which is a fun.
Yeah, after
Um,
like
how
we
to change.
did math bad and we got like a 12 successes to tear a group of soldiers apart. It's definitely
Although
it's definitely a
what
weird
we've learned
direction.
now is it would have only been 9 successes
You're
instead,
right,
so it
yeah.
still probably would
Yeah,
have been crazy.
so that was
but-
fun. I also like just the system is very good for just doing domestic stuff. Like that's one I
Yeah,
try to
it feels
do.
like it doesn't need tension to like resolve skills.
Yeah, it's
you know.
definitely. I don't know if you can tell by the last episodes we've done. I'm sorry if I keep calling it episodes and not like sessions.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
You can call
Well,
them
it's
episodes.
also
No,
it's also super like trope driven
Yeah.
and pastiches of
Mhm.
stuff. So having that it fits with having tropes, and I think just
Yeah.
setting up with a Valley Girl just lends itself to go to a prom episode.
I agree.
So I'm glad I was able to do that and do my my Valley Girl voices.
It's very fun.
Yeah.
Very fun to do.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm glad you had a good time with it too.
Okay, who would we like to award the anti-Joker to?
Oh well, I feel like I failed a lot,
I
but
mean,
also I don't
the
think you
anti-Joker-
did
imagining,
anything in particular.
I'm imagining it's like the end of Mario Party, and it's like person who failed the most,
Well,
and it pops up over Ashley, and some music plays out of tune, and you're handed the anti-Joker as a trophy.
yeah,
Ba, 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 ba.
it's like a negative of a Joker. Well, anti-Joker is more like you have the responsibility and like you're the one who can like shoot it down. So like people can like make their case for it, but ultimately it lands on you to choose it. So who would like that responsibility? Heavy is the hand that wields the anti-Joker.
I did forget about it for 3/4 of this session, but maybe that means I'll remember it next time.
Yeah.
You can have it. I don't
Yeah.
care.
Okay. There we go. That's
All right.
Ashley's. We we gave a guy a gun.
Yeah, no.
That
no.
was something.
I was
I'm looking at my sheet and I'm like, this is what I got. It doesn't do too much for me. Give me something, guy.
I mean,
And
somehow
the guy,
somehow you retroactively gave yourself a wrench.
I didn't expect it to become a useful item. I just figured it's like this is a character who has engineering.
You know, that makes sense.
and
Give him a wrench.
Stuff, so like it makes
It's
sense.
better for character design anyway if they're holding a wrench. If she's holding a wrench.
It's true.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's why I said wrench and not any other tool. It's just that is what you throw on a character to make
I
them
got this
mechanic.
bedding. This bedding. Also, who we're gonna give back a hero point. I think Nova used a hero point, right?
Yes.
They do carry over sessions, so I'm gonna give Mordio 1. You've gained back 1 as well. So Mordio has 2, Nova has 1. But I also want to
Okay.
hear what you all thought of each other in the session. What's like a cool thing they did this session? You're like, that was super cool.
Well, like Noah was saying earlier, Ashley did fail a lot, but I think rolling with failures
Yeah,
in a way that feels natural to the character
Yeah,
is always
it helped-
fun.
it helps
And is
flesh
well
her out, too.
executed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I like Lee interacting with the suspicious people. I don't know, it was just fun.
Yeah, I definitely felt like you were. It definitely made it feel like Lee has like a knowledge of the underbelly of the universe, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Although they did-
of,
well,
but
you knew-
also
I mean,
not
you-
very good at it.
Yeah, you
But,
knew
you know.
about it, but it's like not good. You knew what a fence was, but your knowledge of a fence was just to throw a gun at it and see what happens.
Yeah. This is a character
Yeah.
with no empathy, no charm, no presence, no persuasion,
That's a good
no
point.
lying, right? Like,
Yeah,
Lee's
it's
like,
not a
"Alright,
computer. I don't know
what
what to do with it.
this is." Yeah. Yep.
You know more by
Okay.
observing than to ask. Is basically what
Exactly. And that's why Lee gave the one thing and then was like, all right, this got me something, but not as much as I hoped. So I'm just gonna go get Ashley and see what Ashley thinks. Because Ashley's good at words.
it is. Yeah.
Well,
point.
theoretically. You know,
Theoretically.
Depends on what
I'm
the
not good at
card
characters
vibes.
notwithstanding.
Good at words, not at vibes.
I was
apparently.
like, it's definitely interesting seeing how you guys go at problems because I've been trying to like not think of, oh, this is the way this problem is going to be solved. Like I was totally expecting you to like do like a little mini quest for the red guy, the fence.
Oh.
I'm surprised we didn't go back to them, to be honest. I'm
Yeah,
surprised
well,
you
he
did
got
not.
distracted.
You did not go for anything with the recruitment officer. But honestly, it makes
Yeah, I
sense.
don't. it's a hard thing to do because
That's why I'm trying to like keep it
you
open
know-
in terms of like actions and solutions.
yeah, it's like you'll think of every single way that makes sense to go in the plot, and then without a doubt, player characters will find something else to do.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good point.
It's
That-
not
that's a-
intentional.
That's a
but it just
universal
happens.
constant of
Yeah.
any and every tabletop
I
RPG.
think for planning this session, I mainly do just like scenario and maybe a couple characters. But other than that, I just try to go with the flow.
That's a good way to go about it, because if you
Like-
plan too much, you find yourself in the corner.
And
Yeah.
somehow that led me to prom. And I'm kind of glad I did it, but my voice is kind of killing me right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
We'll rest up,
yeah.
maybe drink some tea.
Okay, what are you guys up to next? What will they get up to?
you mean
Well-
as for our channel?
Yeah, or just in general.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're still
Oh,
we're
just
still streaming, by the way. In case you didn't know.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Well, I'll just plug in my thing again if that's all right. I am
Of course.
doing, I am collecting TTRPG stories. So if you play Dungeons and
Ooh.
Dragon, Pathfinder, Space Kings, you
Yeah.
have fun stories to share.
Ah.
Follow our channel, Morty and I's channel. It's linked in the episode title for this
For the
this
screen,
stream. And you should be able to find the links to our Twitter to find it, and submit your stories. I got 7 out of 10. I really would love you 10. If I can't get to 10, that's okay. But
the people I know who play Space Kings, I will send them your way, and hopefully we get some stories out of that too.
yes, absolutely. Anything and everything is welcome, and we're gonna share it on stream.
Yeah. You guys have also been playing some Elden Ring, which is getting some news since the DLC expansion is coming up soon. How is that been
I'm
going?
very excited for that.
It got better. I found a weapon that I liked.
Ooh, what is it?
What's the official name for it? But it's like basically the
claws.
The claws.
Yeah,
oh, Bloodhound Claws. Or is it just
Yeah,
claws?
that's been really fun. I have no idea, but I found them and I've just been going like
That's cool.
So tomorrow and Saturday we're gonna be playing back-to-back Elden Ring.
Nice. Have you guys got to Margit yet?
We did.
Oh, nice. So what area are
beat
you
him.
like exploring right now? Are you still in Stormvale? You at the Academy?
Yeah, we're still in Stormvale, although we've
okay.
poked around a bunch.
Yeah, it's
throughout.
such a
I
great
imagine
game
we'll
to
continue with
explore.
Stormvale.
Yeah. All right. And yeah, please be sure to follow these guys. They are fantastic, wonderful, fun, incarnate. And and for me, I will take this time to announce that next week I will be taking some time off because I'm going on a trip. I'm going to Los Angeles to see Drawfee live, and I'm very excited.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, oh man, I'm jealous. I hope you have a good time.
Yeah, I
have
hope
fun.
so too. I hope I don't die during the travel. Not in any reasonable way, but just from stress and exhaustion.
Yeah, take a good rest. Have a great time.
Yeah, I'm
Thanks
only
for
there
having
for
us.
a day, so I probably should have booked it out a bit more, but you know. But yeah, thank you so much for playing with me. It was a pleasure as always. I feel like I learned more and more from all these experiences as the DM. This is the first time I've done it. Like, the first time was last session, and I'm trying to get a feel for it and make sure you guys are, you know, having fun and working together, and I'm not being too overbearing or anything.
No, yeah, you're
Oh.
doing great. Like you said, it was your first time the last session, and already you've improved a lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
I think a lot of DMing is confidence, right? And the more you know the system and like your player characters, I think the easier it gets. So I think you're just gonna improve, and it was
Aw.
just really fun. So
Aw,
thanks for
well, I'm glad
doing
it
that.
was fun. Yeah. Alright. Well, with that in there, I'd like to say I've been Beauregard Espelon Hamilton, aka Hambone, host of Radio Bone Air, wishing good bone to you, and I can think of a certain monkey we are going to go say hi to, so let's go do that. Bye-bye.